Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! Hump day. Another day in the glorious arena. Got the OGs back in the building.
OGs. Triple OG, triple OG.
So triple OG. Yeah, you got the. Okay, what you got going on today?
The I'm engaged outfit.
The
I'm engaged outfit. Baby, what I'm wearing today?
You got no socks on, huh?
Baby, what I'm wearing today?
Baby, I got it for you.
He's got it. Which one you want?
This with the this? Can I wear it with this? He in the house. Celia, where my
Baby, you
where
don't
my
like
socks?
that
Celia,
brown. You don't
Celia,
like that brown.
Where my tie at? You know, my black ass put on Adidas side. I'm like, shit, it worked. Take them off.
Take them off.
This is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us.
What up?
With the engagement fit.
Engagement fit.
We got Brandon Jennings back on the couch.
Welcome back.
Bucks and six.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
I thought everybody got him over there. Man, they come back since.
I'll let you know. Rashad said he ran you off the show?
I hope not, man.
Oh, he back.
We just be playing.
And we got NCAA champion Rashad McCants back here with us. The tournament underway, so we got to show you your love. Mm-hmm. We'll get that ring back for you.
Mm-hmm. You know we on our Shrek and Hulk shit. Buff ugly niggas. We know we do it, baby. We get it done. Stay in the gym, boys. If you're ugly, stay in the gym.
If you ugly, stay in the gym.
In the gym, nigga.
You got to have some attributes. But here's what's cracking in the arena today. Clippers are 8-10 in their last 18 games, but do they have enough to win 16 games in the playoffs? PG thinks so, and those 16 games would equate a championship for those that are a little slow. A shorthanded Wolves squad took the defending champs down to the wire, but are the Wolves and Nuggets the most playoff-ready teams in the West right now? And Bron, Dame, and Draymond Green think Kyrie might be the most skilled hooper ever. But is that facts or cap? But before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $100. Some of us were very, 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 very nice with the underdog yesterday. God bless you, the Joker, for not getting that 17th rebound. Preserving my bag. Very important. Good to see you. A W on the board every once in a while. Yeah. And as always, we do MostlyFans at the end of every show. If you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username and we use that question on the show, we will give you a $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account if you send us a video, mostlyfansgil@gmail.com, and we use that video on the show when you include your Underdog Fantasy username, $100 bonus in your account. And for all you smart people out there, if you ask multiple questions and we include all of those questions, hopefully they're sending you more bread. Like we gave that nurse lady yesterday, 300, 100 was courtesy of Gil.
Had to.
Had to.
Finest one we done had so far.
For sure.
I know for sure.
For sure.
And if you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. Okay. So, it's been one of those weeks for us, so we're going to keep it going. Lamar Odom, one of the most versatile hoopers of all times.
Yeah.
But apparently his ball handling wasn't just limited to the court. During a recent episode of the Lakers All Day, Every Day show.
So you're just going to say that comfortably and just go with it.
He's a ball handler. He
a
can
ball
run
handler.
the one. He can run the 1 point forward. One of the nicest to come out of New York.
That's crazy.
But during a recent episode of the Lakers All Day, Every Day show with current Lakers guard Max Christie, LO broke down his pregame ritual.
Right, everybody's got nerves before games sometimes, and
I used to always jerk off. When I think about it, because that probably took some of my energy.
Wait, what? That was so your pregame ritual was to jerk off?
At home, I was at home.
What you think? Max, you have a
hotel room, I bust it down. That's why sometimes I would rather play on the road.
Rashad, you were speaking very highly of Lamar Odom earlier this week.
Yeah, that's your man's right there.
What's that?
Yeah, still my man.
He's still your man?
Yeah, he just get this now. So my nigga. Yeah.
Just never know when he finished, huh?
Hey, man. Hey. Man, that's just hey, now it's now everybody get this. I don't know what you niggas is doing. And y'all
That exposed a bigger
Yeah,
issue.
they be thinking it's disrespectful. It's just like COVID, man.
Think about all them games now. High five.
Nah.
Good shot. No.
Did you do this before? How recent was this?
Oh, man.
So Lamar Odom played in 961 career games. For anybody out there wondering, our producers wanted me to ask you: does this change the meaning of load management at all?
Wow.
That was a good one.
Wow.
Well, since he put it out there, he put it out there, right? I got a call. So, you know, he was on my Big Three team, right? So they playing in Charlotte.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they playing in Charlotte. So after the game, you know how the coach talked to you, boom. They said Lamar Odom was in the shower watching the porn.
What?
Just watching it, just boom. Like coach talking, he comes out watching it. Say, what happened? Yeah, you know, watching it. Hey, so do we get paid? Oh, we still get paid? Okay, all right. They say it's just, like he's watching game film. He's just watching porn.
That's crazy.
I was like, yo, he's wild.
Yeah.
High level cinema for
They
some.
said he's taking a shower, just watching it, just
I mean, that's good for him.
like regular TV, like it's regular TV.
It's just some shit we don't need to know.
Sometimes it's a good idea in life to keep things to yourself.
He need a work release program. That's
this-
all.
Work release
Gotta watch the
program.
He need the release program, man.
But on a serious note, what was your pregame ritual? Brandon, we'll start with you. What was your pregame ritual before games? Hopefully it was nothing like Lamar Odom.
Nah, just pasta and chicken.
Every game?
Yeah, before in the hotels. Yeah, pasta and chicken, and and music,
What kind of music were you listening to?
rap and R&B, but just a lot of music and just pasta and chicken.
Was there any particular music track that you would listen to that would get you? Was there a special one you saved for big games, or you just whatever was on the playlist?
A lot of Jay-Z coming through the arena. A lot of Drake at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, just around there. I like Brett. You know, R&B.
A little R&B. Rashad, what was? I feel like I've asked you this before. You told me your college pregame
That was
ritual.
college.
That was a college. Okay, the college pregame ritual. What was your pregame ritual when you were in the league?
It was a massage. No happy ending. You know
No
what I'm saying?
Ling Ling.
No Ling Ling. I think her name was Barbara.
Her name was
I
Barbara.
think her name was Barbara.
She was older. Definitely I had Boston Market before the game. Boston Market, massage, nap. Always got to get that nap in.
Yeah, for sure.
Music was pop, mystical.
Okay.
You know, mostly Pac though. You know, Pac gets you riled up. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, for sure.
People sleep on Boston Market, a once fine establishment with locations all over the country.
Boston Market's fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
It's hard to find
Mac and
nowadays.
cheese. With the
Would you take
mashed
a date to
potato.
Boston Market?
Man, I'll take a date anywhere. I don't give a fuck what she's talking about.
I don't give a fuck what she talking
I don't
about.
care what she's talking about. Whatever I want to eat is where we're going.
Fuck it.
What I care for? I ain't got to impress you. I'm the rich one. Are you on the interview, not me?
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
trying to make this roster. That's like, what am I over here trying to impress you
You are the
for?
employer in this
Like, that's,
situation.
you know what I mean? Like, that's...
He's one
So
of
like
the
that,
work
like some things, like when we see on the internet,
Yeah, the cheesecake. That's why.
that only works for a group of people, y'all. That, you know what I mean? That's not everybody. Trust me, I can...
No.
Even them high-end girls that making $400,000-$500,000, I make $10 million. I don't care what you're talking about. That is McDonald's money to me, okay?
Yeah.
Get your ass in this car. We're going to eat where I want to go eat.
Period.
A feeling I will never have, but I will live through you vicariously, Gil. Okay.
He's a work master.
Yeah, but-
when you a work master, you set the rules.
But how much is having?
I don't want to go to cheesecake. Cool, because I was thinking about McDonald's real quick, Chipotle, something that can get in and out.
Just something to fill your stomach, huh?
Yeah.
It's just something to put some food in your stomach. No matter.
Yeah.
just say you ate today.
Is you with it or no? Bitch, get in.
You don't even want to know what my first date is.
I mean, Gil, you can't set us up like that and expect us not to ask you what is your first date? Ideal location.
Movie theater, I pick.
Oh, the recliner and the.
Which you could order. You could order.
Order food and wine, but we not there for the food and the wine. I got to see your limit, so I already asked, are you adventurous? If the answer is yes, but like, yeah, let's go have sex in the movie theater.
Let's go.
Are you buying a whole movie theater out, or you just
No.
Sitting in the back.
I need to see I got to see your adventure.
What if somebody right here?
Don't matter. Just gonna find it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, are you?
I'm dead.
Yeah, right.
Are you doing that for a
blanket?
movie?
Ladies, if you ever been in the movie theaters with me, put a devil emoji. No, they not.
Are you wasting that on good movies you want to see, or are you doing movies that you have no desire to see, just so you don't?
There's nobody in the theater.
First of all, I seen.
Damn, that's your first date.
I seen. Remember when the Joker came out?
Yeah.
I seen the Joker at least 14 times. Didn't even see the ending. Just 14 times I went to go see that movie. Nobody in there noon. Right? Noon on a Tuesday, everybody at work.
Yep.
Come on, man. Hey, listen.
Strategy.
I hear you.
Telling y'all.
Man,
I hear you. I hear you. I get it. I get it.
It's an excitement. So this is when you know you have them. Like, hey, man,
We all had our day.
Let's do it in here. Soon as they do this, you got them. Soon as they look around and see, you got them. They interested.
I ain't like
Yeah, they the curious cat done.
I ain't like that.
I'm trying to tell you.
There are some devil emojis in the chat, but I don't think they're the emojis.
It better
from the
not
people
be
that you-
saucy in
that
them.
you're looking
You better stop it.
Nah, it's the community.
It's-
Right.
They recruiting.
Yeah, it's the community.
But what was your pregame ritual?
The day of the game. Okay, the day before the game, I went into the big gym and took about 200 to 300 shots. The day of the game, for lunch, Boston Market.
You had Boston Market too? Dang, I didn't know the league was rocking with Boston. No, it's fire. I'm just
Boston Market needs to sponsor us.
Yeah.
Boston Market.
the chat agrees. We're getting a lot of pro Boston Market posts right now.
Boston Market. Then
You can eat.
Watch the Denzel movie.
Man on
To
fire.
fall asleep. Any one of them. 10 minutes into it, I'm done.
Right.
Any Denzel
But it has to
movie
be
we're not
Denzel. Like I just keep greatness.
Okay.
And then I drove the same way every single time, listened to the same music. So started off with Alicia Keys' No One, and then it was like a straight playlist of just R&B all the way there. I don't know, it was hot back then, you know? So it was in order, but it's all soft music. And then as soon as I got into the garage, turned into hip hop. And then the last song before we went out there is Can't See Me.
Bro, no one?
It was hot then.
It's a good song.
What you have, a Ferrari?
Yeah.
You in a Ferrari having no one?
Nah, it's just like, it's just R&B, you know. It was
it's just.
It was like Jaheim was right after. It was just, It was just in order.
He was singing. He was singing.
That's so random, bro.
As soon as he turned into hip hop. I don't want nobody know about.
I don't know.
I'm listening to R&B in here. He pulled into the garage with the hip hop.
That straight just in the zone. And then as soon as I hit the parking lot, game time. Then it became like hip hop, and then always finish with pop.
Okay. You learn something new every day. Boston
Keys,
Market.
no one.
Yeah. Lamar Odom. A lot of
That was my road. That was my home on the road because I got to the cab early. Then it was more just rap the whole time.
For sure.
Yeah, you was always before the bus, huh? Yeah, same.
All right, let's keep this thing moving. The NCAA tournament kicked off yesterday with the first four. Now, for some of the teams that got snubbed on Selection Sunday, the NIT is an option to keep their season going. But after several big-name schools opted out of playing the NIT, former college coach Tom Crean had to put them on blast.
There's no question about it. I would want to coach. I would want to develop my team. You've got bigger staffs than you've ever had. There's plenty of time for the portal. There's plenty of time to talk to recruits. There's plenty of time to negotiate NIL deals. There's not plenty of time to play. There's not plenty of time to get your players on the floor and give them a chance to get better. There's not plenty of time for guys to continue to play that may never get to play again. And that, to me, is absolutely ridiculous. It's each coach's choice. I get it. But if you take away a chance to play the games, to put your team on the floor, let them opt out. All right, the bowl season has it all the time. Let it happen. Who cares? Give your players and coaches a chance to keep coaching and playing, and don't shortchange. If a guy doesn't want to play, go sit down. If a coach doesn't want to coach, go recruit. But there's got to be enough people to put 5, 6, 7 people on the floor and go play. Makes absolutely zero sense to me.
Okay, so is Tom Crean spitting or tripping?
No,
He hypocriting.
He hypocrite.
He hypocriting.
Option 3.
Yeah.
Why is he hypocriting, Rashad?
Because when he was fucking coaching for IU, he declined NIT, talking about it was going to devalue the court. He's a hypocrite. He one of them motherfucking uppity ass slave master coaches and come back and get on TV sounding rah. It sound good, but you done did it already.
So he was a coach that
that declined. That took away the same shit he talking about. What all that shit. He one of them.
That's the case.
But that'd be my problem with some of these guys, that you did something, now you're criticizing other people for doing it. Like, instead of ranting like this, say, hey, I once did this before.
Boom.
And I regretted doing it because of this. So now this is my stance. Versus coming out here pretending that you're past on it.
Yeah. Man,
right? I mean, besides him being a hypocrite, I understand what he's saying, right? It's true. Like, you're trying to teach everyone to play every game like it's meaningful. For a college kid, there's seniors here, right? One game can change their life.
Yep.
Right? One game. One of them kids go out there in the NIT, score 50 with a game winner, and then someone seen it, got an opportunity to play. So the fact that you think you're beyond and too big for the NIT, you're not. Bitch, that's why you're in the NIT, because you wasn't as good as you were supposed to be. Go down there, win that, because you want to pretend that your team is too good for it. Nah, dog, you're not too good for it.
Because of legacy or whatever.
Your legacy means nothing. Your legacy is you're out of the tournament.
That's it.
That's all that means. Your legacy is out of the tournament.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, we went to the NIT and won the NIT championship. Well, that's better than fucking going home. Yep.
So just to get the record straight, Crean didn't decline the NIT. They didn't get invited to the NIT. They got invited to the CBI, which is the side boo of tournament.
Did he decline that?
He declined the CBI, though, so to your point.
Either way, he declined an opportunity to play more games for his coaches and his players to play. Sure. So it's the same shit, right?
But he's speaking facts.
He's speaking facts, but it just shouldn't come from a guy who didn't acknowledge that he did it before.
Yeah. And it's like when you in college, like our first year we had to go to NIT. Because we didn't make the tournament my freshman year.
Okay.
And it was all the coach's fault why we didn't fucking make the NIT. So us going, it's North Carolina. Mm-hmm. We've had consecutive NCAA tournament appearances. Mm-hmm. Now we're going after his 8-20 season where they didn't even get invited to either one of them. Right?
They got invited to Chilligan's Island.
So us, we had to fight back. We're fighting back for our integrity. We're fighting back for the prestige of the university. So it's like, let's go. And for me, he was trying to take away my momentum because I had got benched like the last 3 games of the season that stopped us from getting to the joint. And I was on a roll. He wanted to keep my points per game under a certain level because nobody had did it since Mike. And so my thing was I need to get my confidence back up. And if we would have stopped playing at that point, I'd have felt a certain type of way. I'd have probably transferred to some shit. Mm-hmm. But getting those extra games in, 26, 27. I'm like, okay, fuck this nigga. Like, I'm ready to come back next year. I'm ready to go into the summer because we got to play against Georgetown and then another team. I think it was DePaul, which NIT is not bad. They got good teams in there. A lot of the teams that don't make it are still good teams. They just didn't make it.
It's games, man. It's extra games, man. Like, it's like all the coaches, I'm sorry, it's a loser mentality.
Facts.
It's a loser mentality. Like, you didn't win it, so you keep your head up high. The same shit y'all tell us. You keep your head up high, go out there and play the game. It's still a game. Go out there and play the game, try to win the game. Yeah. Right? The fact that you're embarrassed or you feel, that's loser mentality. That's the only problem. I don't care if you 1A, AA, where the fuck they put you, it's still another chance to build on something.
Yep.
You can go to the league.
Huh?
Yeah, so you can go to the league.
Yeah, you go out there, one of them kids go out there and have fucking 55, 60. You don't think he's going to be invited somewhere?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Or imagine the guys that didn't get a lot of playing time during the season. You get to play them and you're like, damn, I didn't know.
Yeah.
You get ready for
Go out here and play like that. Okay.
Yeah, if you don't want to coach because you don't want your face on it because you embarrassed that you didn't coach the other 30-some games that you failed, have your assistant coach.
Right.
Shit, he might fuck around, do some shit that you didn't think of, and he just got a job off of that
Get a
game.
job. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean,
all of a sudden they won.
I think to your guys' point, with the current college landscape, with the NIL, the transfer portal, guys dipping, it'll give other guys on the team a lot more opportunity to play. Because some dudes, like, you see them bowl season all the time, guys opt out to go get ready for NFL draft, whatever it may be. Here's an opportunity now, like you said, as long as you got 5 guys that want to go out there and compete and somebody that want to go out there and coach them, might as well see what's what.
See, that was the thing with Caleb Love and them the year before he transferred. I think they didn't go to the NIT.
They were snooty.
And they didn't go. So there was the thing for Carolina fans. It's like, well, why would we do that? Like, we look like punks saying we're not going to show up to the NIT. And what's wrong with the team? Because they did it because the team was in conflict. Yeah. So when he transferred, it was like, oh, that was the reason why they didn't want to play no more games. It's like, man, fuck all that. Y'all play. Yeah. We here to hoop.
Hey, yo, so kids can transfer anytime.
Anytime now. They can transfer in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
And play.
And still play.
I saw a story about a football.
Them coaches is tripping, bro. They tripping for them. Yeah, because I'm looking at that like, well, why would I go there?
Right. Exactly. That part.
Like, why am I going there? So if we don't make it.
If we don't make the tournament, we can't play the next 3-4 games. Shit, I'm good.
And I'm a senior, and I have a chance to get looked at, or
I might not play no more after this. This
is
my last game.
This might be my last game ever playing basketball.
Yeah.
Might not be good enough to go overseas, and this is it. Like you.
Oh yeah, no, they tripping. They tripping. Yeah, no, they tripping.
This is like the end of the game, man. Play it till the whistle ends, bro.
Yes.
This is sportsmanlike. We got beat, so we're just gonna give up. Nah, play it till the whistle's over, dog.
Yeah, potentially give you some good momentum going into the next season. The other side of that, you could go around, mess around, get smacked in the NIT too, and that's just another stint.
And at least you know what you need to work on.
Exactly. Yeah.
We got smacked again.
Now, this is funny shit in high school. School called Alemany.
Yep.
Right? You know Alemany?
I'm familiar.
Last 4 games of the season, right? Did you hear that story?
No, what?
They didn't, they wasn't in the playoffs, right? They wasn't in the playoffs. And they scheduled 2 to 4 games to make 50%, but it was forfeit. So we agreed that, just give me the win because your team ain't gonna make it. So they agreed to have these games so they can get their record up, right? 1 state championship.
Whoa.
Limped into it, right? Got to schedule these games to get good enough, have a good enough record to make it to the playoffs. Get to the playoffs and win state title.
Damn.
Them kids wanted to play. There was like one, and that once we get there, it can be anybody's game.
Right.
Boys got in there, wasn't good regular season, got into the playoffs, murdered, became state champs.
That's dope.
That's, you know what I mean? You just never know.
That's tough.
I'm not really feeling the schedule and the forfeits though, but hey.
Hey, dog, hey. What you doing this week? You ain't doing nothing? All right, let's play. You ain't
got to show up.
Hey, that was clever though.
Don't worry about it.
That was just a loophole. Started happening during COVID? When did they start that? When you can just schedule games whenever?
I didn't know that you could do that, but
yeah, you can schedule games whenever.
About to go undefeated in high school season.
I remember Elijah's first game of his freshman year. I think the first 2 games they forfeited. They was like, yeah, we don't want to play against him. Forfeit.
That's crazy.
Damn. They was like, my team is not that good, and I don't need that kind of pressure.
You don't want to embarrass.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I don't want that kind of pressure first game.
We need those numbers.
Damn.
We need those numbers though.
It all started with the COVID year. When COVID started bringing in and started we're scheduling. Oh, no, I got 2 kids. You remember thinking, I got 2 kids sick. I'm not. We're not going to take an L because of that. So they'll reschedule, do shit like that.
So we asked the chat: is Tom Crean spitting, tripping, or hypocriting? 55% said hypocrite. 20% said tripping.
New shirt coming.
25% hypocrite.
There you go. I'm on it. I'm on it for sure.
Gil, do you happen to know what time it is? Ooh, wait a minute.
12
Yeah.
That's a lovely timepiece you got there, Gilbert.
It's 12.
Wait, is that an Aura watch?
Or watch, baby.
Oh, what do you know? I got one too. Look at that.
I think I got one too.
Oh, everybody on the couch got them? Look at this. Look at the craftsmanship, the quality. Oh, you want to? Oh, look, there we go. Don't look at the time though; it might be a little janky.
All silver joint right here.
You see, Brandon?
You know, see ya.
So, do you want a high-quality luxury watch without the luxury price tag? Then you need to grab an Aura watch. And since you know we love to give back to our fans, Gil's Arena has an exclusive deal available throughout March Madness. You can get $100 off watches from Aura by using our special promo code. All you got to do is go to aura.watch/GilsArena. That's Aura, A-U-R-A, .watch/GilsArena, and use the code GIL. There's no limit to how many watches you can get with the discount code. So get them for your family, friends, your special work, or whoever else needs one. And in honor of Aura blessing all of us, I gave the whole crew watches too. You know how we do.
About 30 up. We got about 30, 35.
About
We
30.
got a big crew.
Few them on eBay, you know. I don't know who did it, but all good. But now we're going to do a special Aura countdown question of the day. So we're going to put 3 minutes on the clock. That's the maximum allotted time. I know y'all like to be long-winded, but we got 3 minutes. Here's the question. With the game on the line, which active player do you want taking the last shot? Run the clock. Start it. Game on the line.
Kyrie.
Kyrie Irving, Gil. Is
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry for Brandon.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant for Rashad. Gil, why do you say Kyrie? Is a recency bias of the left-hander?
No, I mean, his ability to slow the game down. Damn it, Dame. Their ability to slow the game down and process information to zone in on shots like that, right? That takes a skill, and Kyrie and Dame is probably the two best in the league at this moment.
So, Brandon, you said Steph. You're rocking the Curry brand shoes. Why do you think Steph, with the game on the line, to take the last shot?
Greatest shooter ever. Every time you throw it up there, it has a 90% chance of going in. So I'm going to take those chances every time with him with the ball.
And then, Rashad, you said Kevin Wayne Durant. Why do you think KD should take the last shot?
7 foot. 7 foot. He shoot it just as good as Steph, just as good as Kyrie. He got a better look at it, and he always know how to get that motherfucker off.
And he a sniper.
Easy money.
Easy money sniper.
Easy money sniper. Gil, you also said Dame. Do you want to keep your Kyrie pick? Do you want to switch it to Dame? This is your show. This is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Woof, woof. And as such, you're free to change your mind whenever you feel like it.
To be honest, I really don't. I really don't care because they both are very high at doing that. I'll take Dame because we have, Adidas brother, right? Adidas brother, and we have a collab
$10
together. So
you do have a collab.
I'm gonna take Dame.
Okay.
I mean, you can't go wrong with it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
like any of
He
our
made me
picks.
pick. No.
Yeah, but any of our picks though, it's like you can't even go wrong. It's not. It ain't no argument. It's like, yo, that's just who you got tonight.
So I'm gonna throw another name out there that I feel like deserves some respect. DeMar DeRozan.
You could have left that shit at home.
DeMar don't deserve no love. The many game winners he got the past few seasons.
That's cool. That's cool. I mean, I'm just
Game on the line.
I'm just saying, compared to what we picked, you could have left that shit at home.
Compton's finest.
What's so funny? He's
Trying to move around. You gotta move around.
Was he? Would he be like he's third right now?
I think was he like 5 or 6 game winners in the past couple seasons?
That's what I'm saying. So is he like third on the list? Like he technically is in front of what KD and Curry, maybe for the career.
As far as just shots,
Career, I
period,
don't know
yeah.
about career.
But not big shots. I'm thinking.
So you thinking big shots?
So you thinking big shots?
One
That's fine.
matter. Yeah, big shots.
Remember, there's damn 2 seasons Curry didn't even play in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, no,
know what I mean? So-
for sure.
Damn, look at y'all. We got time left.
I mean, both.
Yeah, because he keeps yelling out. Got 13 seconds left, 12 seconds left, 10 seconds left. Like what?
Hey, it's like the Lakers game the other day.
Like,
Boss
Time.
here. Boss here.
Like, we did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we completed the discussion in the allotted time. Still
As soon as
time
we
for
get
you.
to talking, time.
Stop. Next topic. Go to the next one.
That's not how everybody in the chat be doing. You don't even say the topic yet. Next topic. Roll with us, chat.
Fuck y'all.
But shout out to Aura Watch. Again, go to aura.watch/Gills Arena. Use promo code GIL. You get $100 off every single purchase. So if you want to buy 4 Aura Watches, do it one at a time. Use promo code GIL. You get $100 off of each one of those transactions. Work harder, not smarter. Work smarter, not harder. Damn, I'm out here messing up. Now let's keep it moving.
I mean, some people work harder, not smarter.
A lot of people, and we appreciate it. A lot of people.
It's a lot, so, I mean, you didn't go wrong.
Use that bread to get you an Aura Watch, like everyone here at Gills Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoop, whoop. Now let's move on to hibachi time. Love the lighting. Shout out to our crew. Hardest working crew in the game.
I'm not going front. Every time it's come on, I'll be ready for some shrimp fried rice and shit.
Little Benny Hannes. Another fine establishment along with Boston
It feels
Market.
like it's about to come out.
Facts.
Remember when they be having the light?
Do you hear? What do you want?
Y'all letting them shoot the sake? With the,
Yep.
Yeah, we already did it.
You already, you know.
Might as well just go on full bore, right?
Might as well go ahead. Might as well double down.
Man, I just thought, man.
I knew that's what he said. He said it so fast. I just nigga trolling. He gonna keep it going.
Said it so fast.
He gonna troll that.
Gotta go and start ordering boba with the boba in it. With the
You can't eat boba with the boba in it?
Hell no.
Hell no, man.
Bro.
We can't eat the boba, the little boba.
Leave the boba out, man.
With the big straw.
No straw.
Listen,
No straw, no boba.
My girl trying to give me that. My girl trying to get. I said, man, watch out.
My son's been like, who getting the boba balls? Like, dog. Who getting the boba balls, though? Like, dog, though. We just want the smoothie, dog.
It is an interesting concept. But let's get into it.
This is gonna be funny as hell.
Probably looking around too, like,
That's super smooth, y'all.
Go ahead, pops.
Go ahead, Bob.
We got like, all right, we got the boba. Who wants boba balls?
Not me,
Boba balls?
Not me, man. Not me, man.
So on Monday, Ant-Man gave us the best dunk of his career. But on Tuesday, his undermanned Wolves squad was back at home squaring off with the defending champs. So, Ant picked up where he left off. Ooh. Not a travel.
Not anymore.
Came through with some more highlights. But Joker took advantage of Rudy Gobert, Nas Reed, and Cat all being sidelined. Two-time MVP got cooking, had 35 points, 16 rebounds, but a season low 2 assists in the game. He was giving Luka Garza that work. Kyle Anderson got a little bit of it as well. But Ant-Man did his best to keep the Wolves in the game. He finished with 30 points, 8 boards, 8 dimes, including 14 in the third quarter. And late in the game, Wolves tried to mount a comeback. Saw Joker hit right here. A lot of people thought it was curtains. So down 3 with about 4 seconds remaining, and went the length of the court. Chance to tie the game.
Oh, he got to hit that.
I don't know what KCP was doing, but great look. So Ant was also held scoreless in the fourth quarter, just as an FYI. So with the win, the Nuggets took over sole possession of second place in the West. They're an NBA best 12-2 since the All-Star break. The Thunder are holding down the top spot in the West, but are the Nuggets and Wolves the most playoff-ready teams in the West right now?
Probably Denver and Boston.
In the West. In the West. In Adam Silver's Western
I
Conference.
think Phoenix ready.
Milwaukee's ready.
We're talking about the West.
Again,
He said Boston.
I know.
One more time for the niggas in the back.
Short bus shout.
Hey, you said Ant was scoreless in the fourth?
So 14 in the third quarter, scoreless.
This is the third time.
Who was guarding? KCP in the fourth?
The team.
Yeah.
Remember,
in there.
there's no Rudy, there's no
Cat. No Nas Reed either.
Luka Garza. Yeah, Luka Garza.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I think all things considered, second night of a back-to-back, defending champs coming in. Only lose that game by 3. Obviously, you don't believe in moral victories,
Oh, yeah,
but
that's a great.
that's a great feeling.
It's a show, a good showing.
Yeah.
Because you by yourself. You by yourself too. Yeah.
You should have got blown out.
I think they were down 18 at one point in the first half to be able to mount that comeback.
I don't think they're NBA ready because they lost their second best player, so that's gonna really hurt them in the playoffs when they're trying to spread the floor. I mean, Nas Reed can fill that void, but who's going to fill his void?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know, so he's going to take Cat's spot. Right. He's going to be a little bit less than Cat, and whoever's behind him is not even going to be close.
Nope.
So you're losing a lot. So no, Denver. Probably Clippers.
We're going to talk about them a little later in the show. I don't know if their current, their last little stretch of games reflect.
Yeah, I'm not
that,
worried
but
about that.
I know. I understand.
It looks nasty though.
It's,
I can't put my trust in them. I'd rather go with Phoenix. And then if I had to pick a third team, it would be Sac. As far as being ready.
there is potential for Ant to come back. I don't think it'll be first round, but a little bit later in the playoffs. They said they'll get reevaluated in 4 weeks. That was as of March 12th, so mid-April potential. I think if they can make it to the second round, he could be back in the mix by the time they would potentially see Denver.
Who?
Cat.
And he's going to be productive how?
This is
Yo, you said Phoenix?
As soon as he come on that court, he's going to get ISO. Let's chest that knee out and
Go right, go
Was
right
it
at that.
meniscus?
yeah.
Go right at that knee.
Yeah, go right at that knee.
Hard dribble,
Yeah.
in and out.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Nigga,
Nigga.
I see that 23 foot go like.
Yeah, I don't like
Let's see it move like that. Let's see it move like that, player.
Like it just be funny when someone be like, not you, right? You just reading, but when
I'm just hosting.
When someone says this player's coming back in the second round, and we supposed to be like, oh no,
Right.
Like he's missed 2 months of basketball, bro. We don't give a fuck what he's doing out there.
for sure.
You think that when he comes on the court, he's about to be what 20 and 23 and 12? Fuck no. One, he's gonna be on time restriction. Two, he's gonna be a liability on defense. He ain't gonna have no win for offense. We're gonna pick and roll the shit out of him. He is technically the worst the worst guy in the starting five at this point.
Yep. And he got hesitation.
Yeah, no one's worrying about this dude.
Yeah, I'm going right at him.
Yeah, right at him.
First 5
As soon
plays.
as he get in the game, go at him.
Yep.
In the playoffs
Switch
too? Second
ISO.
round? Playoffs
He's a
second
lot-
round?
And you ain't played with no contact or none of that shit. So it's like your first box out is gonna be
Yeah, you're gonna be sitting there.
so he's not the boogeyman. Then.
No, they ain't gonna be the but.
no, he-
No one ever is.
Oh no, he getting contact.
What's that? No one ever is when they come in. When they coming back from injury in the playoffs.
That's what they say. That's what we say. Embiid need to sit his ass down.
Man, I said Embiid come back in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure we oh shit. He about to start averaging 35 and 13 on us. Yeah, 22 and 10 loss.
Yeah.
Sit down.
So you said Nuggets, but who's your other squad? Because right now Suns A spot,
I like Clippers.
Clippers 4 spot right now.
I think the Clippers are ready.
Pelicans surging.
Lakers is ready.
If Golden State get in, they'll be ready.
They're not getting in.
Big if.
I'm sorry.
No.
Between Lakers and Golden State, who you think is going?
Both. Let
Who
them
you
both
think
in.
No, 9 and 10 got to play each other, right?
9 and 10
is
have to
eight?
play each other.
Oh,
Eighth right now is the Suns.
Damn.
7th is the Mavs.
It's the Suns are 8. That's disgusting.
Son.
How many games back are the Lakers and what's the name?
Man, they like 8 games back. They not
So,
even
from
close.
Phoenix?
Yeah, they're not even close.
But-
So that's a
So-
game.
That's why it was.
Yeah.
That's why 7 spot is a pointless thing because 10 to 7, that's a gap. They're not even. Those are not even the same teams right there.
Right.
Right. So that spot should be sealed. Those 3 should be fighting for 8th spot.
Who's 7?
7 is the Mavs. 8th is the Suns. 9th is the Lakers. 10th is the Warriors. So the Lakers are 3 games behind the Kings and Mavs.
So it's
For
Kings,
the six-
Mavs.
But the Kings have a
Kings, Mavs for
they have
7?
They have the tiebreaker right now.
Oh, for
So it's good to see Dallas even fight to get that far in. I mean, they've made strides.
Yeah.
To get to the playoffs now is like a good thing for them. But
But as it stands, somebody in that 7, 2 of those 7 through 10
those
teams
teams.
as of
It's
right
gonna be
now.
a lot of first round sweeps.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
Shit.
No first round sweep.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
What round?
Whoever get Boston, they swept. Whoever get Denver first round, they probably swept.
Yep.
Denver.
Whoever get Milwaukee, they swept.
So as it stands right now, and again,
No,
these are all
coaching dog.
so Celtics,
Swept.
Celtics Heat would be the first round matchup if it ends up being 1-8.
Who? Celtics Heat.
And he ain't got none of their players.
So that's not a sweep.
They tried. Nah, they ain't got
But
nobody.
it's not going to be a sweep though.
I don't know, man.
I think it's gonna be a sweep.
You know the year Doc won the championship?
Wait, yeah, I remember.
First round, they went to 7
games against Atlanta. I know. I saw it.
6 games. Come on, dog. They didn't even win a road game until the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, I mean,
they couldn't even win on the road.
Yeah, I mean,
with bottom feeders. I'm not paying attention.
I mean, well, we don't know.
So it's not going to be. All I'm saying is not going to be a sweep though.
Who we got at 7th?
So right now, I mean, the East is a little interesting because Celtics are the first seed, right? You have the Pacers at 7, Heat at 8. So whoever wins that one.
Wait, the Pacers at 7?
Pacers 7, Heat at 8. So whoever wins that one would end up being the 7th seed.
Y'all can. No, I'm fine with y'all.
So the Bucks are seeing either.
Y'all can sweep Indiana.
Nah.
Oh, that regular
Indiana
shit,
4-1.
That regular shit season don't work on me. I'm not worried about no regular season running up and down 100 miles an hour. That shit does not work in the playoffs.
That's what I said. Sweep first round.
Everybody Phoenix played in when the playoffs started. Every team Phoenix played, they damn near full Odom in regular season and got their ass mollywopped when the season started.
Who was the second in the West?
So right now, Thunder are top seed, Denver second in the West. The 7-8 are Mavs, Suns. So there's a potential that the Suns could see the Thunder in the first round. Which is,
that's a bad matchup.
For who?
For OKC.
Yeah, I'm about to say OKC might be out of here.
Yeah.
In 5.
Why?
Bad matchup.
In 5.
To who?
To who?
Yeah.
OKC is the bad matchup.
OKC plays who?
Phoenix.
Lakers.
Or there's potential to the 9-10 spot if the Lakers can win 2 games.
OKC might be getting y'all out of here.
Lakers getting out to play in, bro.
Yeah, they're not beating Golden State.
I don't see them.
If they got to see Golden
They're not beating Golden State that they're 3-1 this season against the
You just said that regular season shit don't matter. You just said the regular season don't matter. It don't matter. You just said the regular season don't matter.
And then in the playoffs, they get their ass whooped because they can't go to the free throw line. It's the same thing with them. They're going to get beat up in the paint like they did regular season in the playoffs.
Stop that, bro.
That's one thing they can't do.
AD, stay
They can't defend the bigs, and they can't get to the free throw line, which we already know Lakers is going to shoot 30 free throws that game. They're going to complain about that. We can't get to the free throw.
It's just one game, right?
Yeah, just one game.
One game. Single eliminate.
Yes.
They
not happening.
Steph and them going to blast
Curry letting that shit happen.
For sure.
So they met in the postseason last year.
OKC is going to be playing the Lakers. Lakers going to whoop OKC. Then the Lakers is going to be playing the winner of
Dallas and
no
5-6.
No 4-5, which will be
Either Pelicans or Clippers.
Pelicans or Clippers, and then whoop on them Clip joints, and then we play Denver, and then
You think the Lakers can beat the Clippers?
The Lakers not beating Golden State.
7 home games, bro.
What that mean?
7 home games.
They just lost at home.
To who?
Whoever the
Not
fuck
the Clippers. Clippers on the road 7 games, dog. 7 games, baby.
I don't think so. Not this year. They not on the road 7 games. There's gonna be a lot of Clipper fans in there if they.
Bro, whoa, relax.
No. All right.
For sure.
All right.
For sure.
The Clippers ain't, man.
Have you ever been to a Clipper-Laker game? Let me tell you what happens here.
Okay.
Laker game is what?
No, we know.
Too expensive.
No, we know. Yeah, for sure.
Clipper game. The broker Laker fans flood that arena because the tickets is cheaper. So that arena be Lakers because
I don't think this year.
all the ones that can't afford them seats.
I don't think this year. It's 4. You got 4 LA guys on the Clippers.
They gonna
and
flood
LA
the
better
block.
come out. LA better come out for them. LA better come out for them.
They flooding the
It's
block.
hard though.
Bro, LA better come out. Bro, they from the town. They from LA.
Empire, Compton, all them ruggedy ones that be at that row 4,000. Yeah. They middle row now. Let's go Lakers. That's all you hear. Let's go.
No way, bro. Not this time. Not this time.
No, we just went to the game.
James can buy half. Kawhi can buy half. The owner can buy half. Man, listen.
All
They
we
not let that shit happen.
was purple and gold.
What,
Hey,
back in the day?
Ballmer's whole thing.
just last game.
Ballmer's whole thing is to have an advantage, home
Next
court
year.
advantage.
For
Next
sure.
year.
No, I get it next year, but to show an example of that is to make sure we get our seats. Let's buy these seats up. This time,
that shit, yeah.
playoffs, we're not allowing Laker fans to come in here and buy that shit up.
You don't want to lose and then have the momentum go to the other arena and be like, "Yo, come believe in us now." Nah, you better get that shit done now.
That's how it is.
Get that shit done now.
That's how it is, though.
Gentlemen, I've spoken to a lot of Lakers fans. They said they're going to be on SeatGeek. They're going to be using promo code Gil to get that $20 discount off their first purchase. That's what they told me they were going to do if there was a Lakers-Clippers series in the postseason. But let's keep it moving. So many have been making the MJ Ant-Man comparisons with a conspiracy theory that Mike is Ant's real pappy. While that's probably cap, according to Chris Broussard, MJ does see similarities with his game and Ant's game.
As great as Anthony Edwards is, and I think he can be I think he can be the best American player, maybe the face of the league, at least American players. He's not going to ever be in the GOAT conversation. As great as he will be, he's not going to be in the GOAT conversation. But stylistically, well, I reached out to the GOAT today. Michael Jordan. And Jordan said there are similarities in their games. He agreed. So Jordan said there's similarities. There's similarities.
So before we talk about MJ saying that there's similarities between his game and Ant's game, Gil, what's your thoughts on Chris Broussard saying Ant will never be in the GOAT debate?
If Ant is ever up for MVP or any award that has anything to do with MJ in it, the three people there should not be allowed to vote. Because the kid is only 22 years old, right? And you're saying that he can never be in the GOAT debate, which means you already prejudged that you're not even gonna let him in this lane, right? That's what you've been doing with everybody, right? Anybody who gets the Michael Jordan title, you already handicapped the career, right? Because you're not gonna let him in that debate. So you're already saying that a 22-year-old, no matter what he does, he can never be in a debate. So if he wins 6 championships, your narrative is going to always be against him in this debate. When technically, if we want to be technical, he actually has a foot in front of Michael Jordan in the GOAT debate at the same age, because Michael Jordan was 22 before his first game, right? He got drafted at 21. His birthday's in October. The season starts in November. So Michael Jordan at 22 had 0 points as an NBA player.
I think, hold on.
Let me one thing. October birthday.
I thought it was December. Maybe I'm smoking.
No, Gil does his
February.
No, Gil does his rematch.
February.
His birthday's February?
Gil does his research.
MJ.
You see this pad?
MJ's birthday is February.
Got that pad.
So he turned.
He said he turned 22 in his rookie season.
His rookie season.
That's dope. Gil, I gotta protect you as host of Gil.
So they had different levels at the same age. So the fact that you would just go on record and say that just irritates the fuck out of me.
It's like hate. It's just
It's just automatically hating. That's what you do. Like it's like the worst label you want to be put in as an NBA player. The worst thing that you want to be compared to is Michael Jordan as an NBA player, because once you get that label, the only thing these reporters are doing is finding ways for you not to be in his category. So they're not even evaluating your game for what it is. They're evaluating your game for what Michael Jordan is, and that's, you know what I mean? So it's like you don't even get a fair shot at it.
It's a compliment, but it's also
backhanded slap.
But it's an unrealistic comparison. Just because look at how we consider Mike the GOAT because of all of the accomplishments that he got consecutively. All the scoring titles, all the MVPs, the championships, defensive player, all that stuff. Like, how can Ant-Man do that with all the talent that's in the league now? And you always make the comparison with Mike. Like, look at who did he go up against when he was playing, right? It's like, who was going to compete with that at that time? You had to give Mike that shit. So you put Mike in the 2000s with all that other talent, and it's like, they going to fight for that. They fighting for those credentials. They fight for those accomplishments. Even with LeBron, like, shit, you put all them motherfuckers in one pool, it's like, who you give it to? Now, Ant-Man, it's like, he's got to go over and beyond, and we're not looking at just his skill set and his talent and saying, hey, man, at 22, He got what it takes.
Yeah, you see so many careers get killed off because of it, right? And it's unfair that, like, everybody wants the compliment, like, yes, Michael Jordan, but they don't realize what these reporters doing to Skip Bayless, all these, they're just setting your career up for failure.
Yep.
Right? They're just setting it up for failure, knowing damn well you're not going to be able to get 9 scoring titles in today's game. You're not going to be able to go to the championship and win 6 of them. So we already know that's not going to happen, right? So that's already a knock against your whole career.
Yep.
Right? So then from there, you're just going to nitpick at the person's career.
Yep.
And then say, he's 8. Like, well, if you evaluated his game for his game, he'd be a lot higher than it.
Then it's like you got to score 40,000 points. You got to win 6 titles because what, Bron is 5?
No. It ain't. No.
What Bron?
So they're not even
Bron at 4.
They're not even bringing up Bron's name.
I understand.
Like,
but I'm just saying, as far as credentials to surpass certain guys, you got to surpass their stats to even be considered.
But it's like you're putting a cap on my career.
Yeah, you're putting a cap.
Like I don't like the fact that you're putting a cap on these young guys.
Say never.
To be like, nah, he'll never. How? Like, you're just already telling me, yo, this is already what's going to be. And it's like, bro, what the fuck?
Like, even if LeBron wins 6, the argument is, Jordan was 6 for 6.
Yeah.
He was 6 for 6.
Every time Jordan won,
you had to go 20 years to do this, and Michael Jordan did it. It's the same shit over and over. So it's like, yo, what is the fucking point?
Yep.
I mean, even
to have the conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, they just want to have the conversation.
Have the conversation because they can't have.
I mean, even Magic though, right? Magic went to the finals how many times? 9 times. Like
5 chips.
5 chips. Lost 4 times.
And you see when Magic talked about it. I'm a 5-time champ.
Yeah.
He don't talk about I went there 4 other times. No one does. That's no basketball player. Like, we just talk about the fucking product. We won. This is it. Right. Like, how many times I went there? What the fuck is the matter? I went there 10 times.
Right.
I went there 10 times. You went there 6. I went there 10. What happened the rest of your career? You didn't go to. You know what I mean? We can argue how we want to argue.
But that's never the media. That's why they. They gotta have the conversations.
They killing that young boy.
Yeah,
I mean that low key was killing him. Like, yo, you would never be.
That's what I said. It's an underhand slap, dog. I talked to Michael Jordan. He said there's similarities, but it's
MJ.
He ain't gonna never be.
Get
the fuck out of here.
Next.
Let him know.
Let me say next.
Who next? So let's get back to the main point of the conversation. Broussard flexing said he texted Jordan. I always wonder, like, when MJ gets the text, does he got an Android? Is it an iPhone? How long does it take him to respond? Like, does he type like Cam Newton? Like, just so much that goes on. But
he's on the Jordan payroll, as we can see.
Absolutely.
You see how we can say that? Yeah. Oh, he's on the Jordan payroll, pushing the Jordan narrative.
Does he use emojis?
Absolutely. For sure.
But you know how you can say and sit there like fucking goof offs, man.
Yeah, literally.
He called it, and Jordan answered you.
Did he use a voice note?
Must be on the pay. Must be on the
voice note. I ain't taking a picture with no niggas.
Employee number 3.
Yeah. But let's talk.
How is that Jordan narrative? You pushing it right? Okay.
Check your cash.
You still killing everybody's career? Okay. Hey. Tatum look like he gonna be a player. Put him under Michael Jordan. Yeah. Put him under Michael Jordan. Tell him he's gonna be the next Michael Jordan. Yeah. We'll kill him.
Put some stats up there together.
Sign the mic.
Yeah.
Sign the Jordan deal.
If we start doing that, then goddamn it, we.
He signed the Jordan deal. He could never be better than Mike. He signed the Jordan.
You're under.
You know what? I advise.
He's seeing that shit.
I advise kids like not to sign under the Jordan tag. Like brand Jordan. The reason, not because of, obviously Jordan is Jordan.
No, for sure.
But it's an actual person, right? He's actually a man,
okay.
Right? So you're signing under him. You're signing under the person himself who has a visible face that is iconic to basketball, right? That logo has a collection of shoes that can come and go every year. right?
Yeah.
Whatever shoe that's created for you would never top these 12.
Period.
13. Period.
Yeah.
Right? So therefore, your shoe line can come out tomorrow, right? And he can drop a 12 retro in a weird color, and everybody forgot about your shoe. That's why no brand Jordan players with signature shoes ever popped.
Yep.
Because it's technically because of Michael Jordan already has this establishment, it's considered a team shoe for the most part.
Yep.
It's not considered for the masses, it's not considered a Jordan shoe. It's considered a team shoe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nobody like team shit.
But does the bag outweigh all of that?
Nah, not for Jordan. They don't be paying.
That's not even a
for
bag.
that.
I mean, the only person that's striving under Jordan brand is Travis Scott. But he's not an athlete.
No. Travis Scott under Jordan brand, but the logo is what?
Nike.
Yeah.
But it's still.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's still, he's not an athlete. So
No.
like, you know.
But even it's not the logo. You're not getting killed by the logo. Right. That logo is a whole human being.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you'll never have the GOAT shoe if you sign underneath.
If you think
you would never have a GOAT shoe because the GOAT is the shoe.
Yes, is the shoe. So anything, you'll have the Russell Westbrooks, or you have the Carmelo. I mean, well, Melo line.
Melo was the first.
Melo was the only one to me that had like success.
He was the first, but he was the first
nobody
signature.
bought that shoe.
Yeah, he did. His first two shoes.
Ooh,
I was at Oak Hill. At Oak
That
Hill, I
was
was
the signature. Yeah, he was the team. Yeah, they gave it to the teams.
Yeah, they
right. So when they go,
no, but his shit was on the. His shit was in Foot Locker.
CP had the same joint. CP had the shoes. His shoes actually sold a little bit because they look different.
Not more than Melo's.
Remember, Luka has the shoe. Zion has the shoe.
Yeah. I mean, all that like, now. Yeah, this shit now is like, but Melo. I feel like Melo was the first athlete to have a nice logo, and
he was the first signature. But what I'm saying is, think about your logo, right? KB Kobe has a logo.
Right. Yep.
Right.
Bron too.
They have logos. So Jordan brand is a logo. So what happens is, to know it's a Jordan brand, you got to put his logo on it. Then your logo becomes some small thing that's on the
collaboration.
Shoe. It's more like a collaboration versus Nike, right? Nike is like Phil Knight. Most people don't even know what Phil Knight looks like.
No.
Right. So it's a swoosh, and then whatever your logo is more of the prominent thing.
I wonder why Bron don't have a brand.
Why he don't what?
Have a brand.
Like Bron, like for Nike. Like why he not signing players like Steph?
I mean, eventually I think he will, just like how Kobe was going to expand over in China and do it with the females. He was going to open.
He was going to sign like signature athletes?
Yeah, for the women. He was going to sign the women up. But the difference, what we're talking about now, is Kobe and Bron went with Nike because they had that freedom to start their own brands with my own logo. Like, that's literally the reason why they can separate themselves from the conversation of the GOAT, because now they got their own brand. Kobe got his stamp, Bron got his stamp, and if you was under Mike, like he said, you gonna be under Mike. It's Mike. Yeah. That's Mike.
And Bron actually wanted to start like a Team LeBron subdivision. I think Luka was supposed to be the guy to do it. Luka said.
That's what I said. It's team. Like that's why I said it's Team LeBron subdivision.
Yep.
Does anybody ever get to wear LeBrons? What? No player wears LeBrons in the NBA.
Them shits is heavy.
Yeah,
some.
I think I seen a
This
couple.
is heavy.
They buy it. I mean, they must buy it because I don't think he's checked off.
The best shoe is the first shoe LeBron had.
Yeah,
no, those
the ones.
Yeah, the first. That was the best shoe ever.
That was it.
Yeah.
But let's get back to the Ant MJ comparisons. How does Ant-Man's game mirror Jordan's, or what similarities do you see in both of their games?
I don't know. You gotta ask Jordan, since he's the one who said they had similarities. He didn't get that out of him. He should have told us what Jordan said.
Yeah, he didn't even say what Jordan said.
Jordan slurred.
Yeah, they have similarities. What did they say? What did he say, motherfucker? What similarities? Should tell us.
Chris, if you can call Jordan, we all can call Jordan. If you can call him, get him on the line.
Mike just said, we
similar. What the fuck, man?
Mike just said, we similar. Yeah.
Defensively, athletic, like what? And then he mentioned, like MJ, he dunked, messed his hand up, went to the locker room, came back and played. Yeah, because he only had like 6 points, goddamn. He wasn't fucking up the rest of his stats. Yeah, he was coming back out. It was his left hand. Relax.
What does that have to do with it?
I know. Because he don't want to get, what was the rest of it? He said he ain't about load managing. fucker no players about load management. That's upper management issue. We want our fucking stats because our stats equal money.
We want to play.
Yeah, he said some shit that, I told Jordan that we should do, what about 60 games? And Jordan got, mad about it. Of course. Because no player wants a shorter schedule. Right. So you not being a basketball player, even saying that, just like when you say we should move the three-point line and take off the curves and shit, stop. You never played the game of basketball. Stop trying to improve the game. Like, stop with we don't need none of it until you get on the basketball court, until you are looking at player stats and you're saying this is where I need to go. Stop trying to do something to the game. Because I can tell you right now, no player will agree to go to 60 games knowing that someone has 40,000 points, 35,000 points, and right there for the future, they can never beat any of these records. If you take the game down to say, shit, we'll be asking for fucking more. Because we know.
I'm about to say, what player don't.
We know, shit, if it goes to 92, we got more money.
Right. That's what I was going to ask you. You think players would be supportive? Like we've seen it happen in the NFL, they add an extra game. You think players would be supportive of more games? All the talk's always about less games.
Yeah, but who's saying less games?
Yeah, exactly.
The motherfuckers who don't play basketball. Because they're tired of watching games. Shit, turn your fucking TV off.
Turn your fucking TV.
What the fuck I want to play 60 games for, dog? Now everybody got 1,500 points.
Then they complain when the season's over with, what we supposed to do? There ain't no more basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I wish the season lasts longer.
That's what I said. You can't put the milk back in the carton. It's 82 games, bro. Records was done off 82 games. You cannot fucking switch it now. Just like the basketball, right? When they introduced the basketball, Kobe, Steve Nash said, no. You're not going to try to help me shoot or pass the ball. The greats did it in this ball. For us to break their records, we have to do it in this ball.
Right.
We're not gonna allow you to bring in some foreign shit, and now we doing all these things, and then the older heads is like, well, y'all had an advantage of this.
Mm-hmm. Did the in-season tournament add games?
No.
Just one, but I don't believe it counted.
It doesn't count towards your stats.
So the championship game was the 83rd game, but does not count towards
the in-season tournament. The in-season tournament reminds me of like everybody who win their division, they just meet and like that's just what it is to me.
Like even like stats in the playoff stats are because it's more games now in the playoffs. Before it was a 3-game series.
Yeah, the 5.
It went 3? No, it went to 3, then it went to 5, right?
No, it was 5-7.
It's 5-7.
No, it was 5-7. It went to 5 first round, and then second round 5, and then I think.
No, there was 3.
Right?
Was there 3 on
There was 1 year there was.
That's the
first round 5.
That's the WNBA.
5.
You sure?
Yeah. No, it was 5.
Was it 5-7-7?
5.
I know 5 was
5-7-7.
I know 5 was 1.
5-7-7.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
5-7.
5.
Hey, those used to be exciting back in the day, though.
I mean, you got to get the.
Yeah, you got to get to it.
You lose it. You go home, lose that third one. Bye.
Ain't that how the WNBA do 5, right?
Yeah, the WNBA went 3-5.
I think 3, and then I think 5 for the championship.
5 for the championship?
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So somebody in the chat said he didn't call Michael Jordan, he called Michael B. Jordan. Which is still Michael Jordan.
It makes sense, don't it?
Yeah, I see similarities in our game.
Mm-hmm.
But let's keep it moving. So with Alper Şengün out for the rest of the season with a sprained ankle and bone bruise, many thought the Rockets were cooked, but Jalen Green has other plans. So Green tied a career high with 42 points.
I was right.
Here we go.
Best of 3. There was a best of 3 when the playoffs started.
What year?
1955 to 1960.
Ain't nobody worried about the 50s.
You didn't even watch back then.
We done with the 50s, Gil.
All I'm saying is I just don't want y'all to think I was capping.
We done
It was 3 games when it first started, is all I'm saying. 3, 5, then 7 is all I'm just saying.
Did they even have airplanes back then?
Can you name 3 players that played in 1955 in the league? Right now.
3 players that played in 1955?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 black ones. The only 3 black ones we know. Bill Russell.
Will.
No. Wilt came in like 60.
Okay.
Shit, that's it. I think that was the only black man.
Was Elgin Baylor there yet? I don't even, yeah.
No,
50s.
50s.
Elgin Baylor played in the 50s. I think 57, 58, that was when he came in.
Yeah.
Damn. God,
Bro,
that's
you
a
might as well
long.
get your phone
Bro,
and
that
stat
is
man
so
it.
long.
You might as well get the phone and stat man it. I'm telling you, might as well get it. Go ahead and stat. You got to figure it out. Because now you got to figure out the three. Figure out the three. Because it wasn't. No, I don't think none of them was playing.
So Elgin Baylor came in 58 with the Lakers.
Yeah, he came in the end. They came in the end like it was.
Hold on.
I know it was only three. It was like only three black. It was only three blacks.
But Russell for sure. He in every era.
So it's Russell, baby.
So Earl Lloyd, Chuck Hooper, and Nat Sweetwater Clifton,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Sweetwater?
Sweetwater Clifford. Yeah.
Sweetwater Clifton.
Sweetwater. That means his finger roll must have been clean.
Man, they was like,
He must have had a smooth game.
sweet daddy.
I know he had an afro with a sunroof in it because you know they was going bald.
Man.
They was going bald at like
age
18.
of 21. That's what I'm saying, 21. All the stress from their parents beating their ass.
Nah, that wasn't them. That wasn't their parents being there.
Oh, hell no.
That wasn't no parents.
Hell no. You gotta go around back to get your food, boy. Go around back to get your food, boy.
Hey, you know when they said,
Yo, I'll whoop your ass.
hey, you know how they be like, yeah, a community raises your child. That's what it was back then. It was more of a community ass whooping.
Come here, boy. What you doing around here?
When the neighbor will beat your ass,
Yeah,
go
that's
home.
when the neighbor.
Go ahead. Go home.
Gon' get.
Don't tell your mama.
Never know where this show is going to go on a daily basis, but it's usually
The
something.
milk was late.
The milk was late.
They used to put the milk on the joint.
You gotta run. The milk was late again.
But let's talk a little bit about Jalen Green. I will get back into it for those who missed it initially. So with Alperen Sengun out for the rest of the season, a lot of people thought the Rockets were cooked, but Jalen Green has had other plans. So Green tied a career-high 42 points against the Wizards. It is the Wizards. They are the NBA slump buster, but 42 is 42. Hit 7 threes in the game, 10 rebounds. And he's got the Rockets, you know, they're looking like they might be knocking somebody out of this play-in. They're currently 2.5 games behind the Warriors for the 10th spot. One of the more buttery layups I've seen. Yeah. Even Dylan Brooks had to get up out of his seat. Give that man some love. So Green is averaging 27.6 rebounds, three assists in his last 10 games. Rockets have won 6 straight games, and they're 8-1 in their last 9 games. Like I said, 2.5 games behind the Warriors for the last spot in the play-in. Now, Gil, there was a point where you were talking about the Knicks. You said they needed a star like Jalen Green. A lot of people got mad at you, but what type of growth have you seen in Jalen's game this season?
I mean, he's been responding very well. This right here, this is gonna, without Sengun, and he becomes the #1 option from the double teams, from just creating all opportunities offensively for his team, like, it's gonna turn him into another type of player, right? He's gonna be, this is when he actually gets to feel like a superstar because the team is all his. So, you know, the failure and the success gets to ride on his shoulders, and he has nothing to lose, right? So he get to go out there and just be free basketball, and it's going to turn into something.
And it's one thing you talk about that. It's one thing if the team is still sucking, losing somebody like Sengun, who's a big part of what the Rockets are doing, but they're playing well. So he's doing this, and it's leading to wins on the board.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, when you're fucking with a cougar, you got to grow up. He's about to be a daddy.
So
he got to go out there and play like he one of the top dogs on the team. So I think that he been showing his maturity. Somebody got to lead him.
So after that game, Green was asked about the motivation behind his stellar play as of late. He had this to say.
Since All-Star break, you have been explosive. What is motivating you?
My family, my baby. So yeah.
Damn. The nigga's an oracle or something, man.
You done. You done.
I didn't even see that beforehand.
Cap.
Hey. Hey, yo, the way he's playing, right? And remember when Jalen Brown was saying that if he had that little tweet about being the #1 option.
He liked the tweet, yeah.
Who you think is a better number, him or Jalen Green? Jalen Green or Jalen Brown? Like so if Jalen Brown was in that situation, would he be able to flourish like that?
I don't know.
Absolutely.
And I'm just asking.
I think so.
I don't know.
If Jalen Brown was in Houston?
No.
With Houston, and then you take Jalen, will he be able to be doing that?
Absolutely.
Remember, the problem is you see how
He's
he
more
has
athletic.
the ball in his hand, handle it, doing it pick and roll. Jalen Brown doesn't play like that.
But
Like, he plays more like ISO, let me try to get you, can barely dribble like that, right? He has a tough
And
time.
Jalen Green is more athletic.
He would do it differently. They not gonna do it the same way. Jalen Brown got a different way of getting it done.
But would Houston be in the same position right now?
No.
Probably be in a better position. Jalen Green played one way.
He's athletic though. That motherfucker.
One way? You mean all around scoring, getting to the basket?
If he don't get the ball, he don't know how to play off the ball. He don't know how to play off the ball.
And Jalen Green does?
Absolutely, because he has to. Jason Tatum out there.
Have you seen him post up? Have you seen him take
Slashing
players?
and getting the
You ever
ball,
seen him
staying
slash?
getting in the right spots.
No, he just
being
sits
in
on-
the right place. He slash.
No, he just sits on the top of the key of the three. Wait till it
You
gets
know you
his
don't
turn.
watch Boston play, man.
Wait till it gets to his turn,
know
and then he
you
goes
don't
on.
watch
They play
Boston.
5 out. They play.
You talking to a Boston
play
fan? You
Rashad
talking
is a Boston Celtics
talking
fan.
He
to
just
him.
became one.
Okay, but he's been very diligent.
No,
He's been very
didn't.
diligent in his
No, he
fandom.
didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, he didn't.
You was Miami Heat.
Why did I pick Miami?
Why? Tell me.
'Cause it was-
because
Who did I have? Who did I have before?
Because confident.
Who did I have before Miami?
Confident
He had
coffee.
Boston
Who did I?
before.
Okay, thank you very
Oh,
much.
he did?
Yeah, he had Boston. He started off the playoff in Boston.
See?
And then-
That nigga started.
okay.
Come
I say,
on.
run the clip.
I'm saying, Jalen Brown been, them two niggas been my guys. So I see, like,
So how does Jalen Brown play?
he plays off the ball to Tatum. He's
Off the ball to Tatum.
He's
Okay.
been playing.
So what is he doing when
the
he's off the ball?
Batman role.
What is he doing? No,
said
I don't
Batman
care about the
or
Batman.
Robin?
We know he's a number
Batman.
2, but you said if
That's
he doesn't
Superman. He's
have the
Superman
ball.
Batman.
Okay.
What I'm saying is if he doesn't have the ball,
He knows how to play without the ball.
that doesn't mean, I don't know what that means. Right? Knowing how to play without the ball. So are you, like, if the ball is over there, are you slashing? Are you cutting? Are you backdooring? Are you flaring? Playing without the ball. Sitting
Playing
in the
without
corner
ball
is everybody.
Making an impact on the game without being
ball.
the primary ball
And
handler.
back picks
So that-
and
All of that.
players.
Running the offense. Running the offense. Being effective without the ball.
What is effective without the ball?
Affecting the game. Offensive rebounds.
So he
Slashing.
gets-
Making the extra pass. Cutting. Moving.
Back screen.
Spacing.
Yeah.
All that shit. Jalen Green just be out there waiting for the ball.
What?
Did you not hear me?
I heard you.
You just didn't want to
I
process
heard you
Did-
say exactly the same thing. They're sitting somewhere, they're backpicking, they have great space, they don't have the ball.
You're playing without the ball, affecting the offense in the way that you're trying to execute the offense. Boston has an offense. When Jason Tatum has the ball, there's weak side. It's weak side.
So what is he doing weak side? So what is he doing weak side?
Whatever the offense tells him to do. If it's a back screen, running the offense, my nigga. What you talking about? If you running Princeton offense and you don't know how to do the shit on the weak side, back side,
I hear what you're saying.
I forgot to do that.
But what I hear what you're saying. Like if someone has the ball on the strong side and I'm on the weak side, me as an offensive player playing without the ball reminds me of, let's say, Vanderbilt, right? Okay. I'm slashing, keeping my man, what's the name? I don't get it. I said a random back pick, slash, move, I'm coming to the ball, pass it. He don't do that.
Yes, he does.
He sits his black ass.
Yes, he does do that.
Same way.
No, he don't.
White sits his ass.
No.
Same like Al Horford sits his ass in the corner, in their spots, waiting for the ball to swing around for them to do their damn thing.
You don't watch Boston, bro. That ain't how he get his points. When Jason Tatum in the game, that's not how he get his points, bro. Or everybody on the team would be averaging 25, 26
how many points does how many points does Jalen Brown get off of a slash, off of a post-up, which, I mean, he has the ball, but out of not actually creating his own shot? The reason Boston struggles is because both those guys rely on the ball and the other one watches.
They struggle because they have bad games.
No, they struggle because two of the
Because you
top
have
players do
a
the same
bag
thing.
game.
They do the same thing. They sit there and they want to both play
do the
ISO.
same thing. That's why they struggle. Yeah, they're the same player.
You miss shots.
They're both the same
You
player.
miss shots. You don't play defense, and you end up the other team scores more than
It's like
you.
having two Kobe's.
That's how.
It's like having.
So what happens when they win? When they playing together and they playing good?
Making their shots now.
They winning,
I'm
right?
just trying-
They winning, right?
You can just tell me one game, and I will give you 35 plays in the first half, and I will point out all Jalen right here. He's standing right here. Where is he part of the offense? He's standing right here. Standing right here. Standing right here. Okay, now he gets the ball. Now he wants to play basketball.
And I can show you games where Jalen Green has 13 points, 11 points, 9 points because he don't got the ball and he don't know how to play off the ball.
So they both do the same thing.
So I can tell you that Jalen
What is
Brown
but
can
you're
do
saying-
more on Houston.
Who's the
than
best?
Jalen
Who's the
Green.
best player that plays off the ball? Like playing off the ball is like a Duncan Robinson.
No,
Just so
it's
we
not.
both know.
No, does Steph Curry play off the ball?
Yes.
Does he play great off the ball?
Yes.
Why?
Because he moves.
And what else?
And goes and
what
double
else?
picks.
And what else?
Moves without the ball.
And what else?
Screens.
And what else?
Shoot.
No.
Spacing.
Spacing.
He knows where to be.
So you're saying Jalen Brown does exactly what Steph does?
I'm telling
Show me highlights.
No, I'm telling you this. Everybody plays differently off the ball. You all don't play the same way. You read and react. It's called being a basketball player. If Tatum got the ball and he's doing his thing, and Aaron Gordon plays great off the ball.
Yes.
Right. So you got to read and react.
Great off the ball, right?
Right. He's a great off the ball player.
But you know why?
That's
because of the
it.
position he plays and the team he plays with. So he plays with Joker. He's a
I
four
don't
man.
care who he's playing
plays
with.
off the ball.
We know who's playing.
When he was in Orlando, he didn't play off the ball great. Because he didn't know who he was playing off
of. Meaningless to your argument. The argument is you gave me guys who play off the ball. You said this guy, right? Curry. We gave you an explanation. Moving, passing, back picks, running, screening, moving without the ball. Yes. Do he play like that? You said no. Does he play like
they
Gordon?
all play differently.
Does he play
they
like
don't run the same offense?
Okay, so does he play like Gordon?
What are you talking
When
about?
he don't have the ball, does
They
he
don't
slash?
run the same offense.
Okay, so this is your vision of playing
Jalen
off the ball.
Brown plays off the ball for Boston Celtics the way he needs to.
So this, right here.
That's not what he do because you don't watch him play.
Give me the ball.
Obviously.
Now I got the ball.
No.
That was my turn to do the pick and roll. When I don't have the ball, what is Tatum doing? The same thing over there, waiting and sitting.
Does Derek White play off the ball?
Who?
Does Derek White play off the ball? Does he play good off the ball?
Shit, he might move the most out of
I'm
the
asking
home.
you, do
He
do
probably
it or not?
moves.
Yeah.
He plays
So
without
how are you going to tell me that Derek White plays good off the ball and then Jason Brown don't when they run in the same offense? And you're saying they both do the same thing.
Because Jalen Brown is waiting for the ball.
They're both
Right, and
waiting.
Derek
for the
White
ball.
is
don't need
creating
the zone.
space.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
How can I
Derek White
tell
don't
you?
need the
Then
ball.
how can I tell you he does move well without the ball and not the other?
Because I know you capping and you don't watch them play at all. You're just trying to make shit up based on fucking the conversation.
All right.
I know. I watch the guy play.
All I'm gonna do is when I get off of this, I'm gonna go online and I'm gonna break down the last 5 games.
No, you're not. You're gonna pick the game
You
that
give me the
fits
game.
your narrative.
You give me the
You
game.
gonna pick the game that's like, oh look, here go. This is a perfect example
How
of
about this?
what I was saying.
Give
And
me-
it's like gonna be that one game where Jalen
No.
Brown was sitting out here and he was doing this. I know this nigga.
No, you-
I know this nigga. He does this.
I break down. I said I'm gonna
I
take the
can show
last
you a
10
clip
games.
right now.
I said I'm gonna take the last 10 games. I will break down every offensive play and then put it in a percentage for you on him moving without the ball, him backdooring, him doing all of this. I will do it for you. I don't have shit else to do.
Look.
I'm not going to say one play. I'm going to give you the last 10 games of all offense.
This is a clip that I ripped off the internet of Gilbert Arenas.
A clip.
Gaslighting me.
A clip.
Gaslighting me. Literally lying on the clip. I said this. I said that. Literally, I just said this. And he's like, no, you didn't say that. You said this.
What? What is it?
Literally lying.
What is it? What was it?
So I know what he's
What
gonna
was it?
do.
What was it? What was the clip? Before you play it, what was I lying about?
Let me.
No. Let me hear what you're gonna say first before you play it.
You got to send this
I love
evidence
when
to
I
the
get this
defense
shit
before you
cracking.
introduce it.
No,
I love
tell
when I
us
get
what I
argument.
lied about and then play.
I gotta hear the context.
I didn't say one-on-one. I said is he better as far as like just going out there? Lamar Odom better than Draymond Green?
No.
That nigga Lamar Odom is cold, man. Shit. You're a hooper, right? You're a hooper. That's blasphemy to even think and say some shit like that. Draymond Green better than Lamar Odom? I said no. You said yes. I just said no.
Wait, go back again.
I said he don't listen.
Go back again. Go back again. Let me hear it.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't. Let me hear it again.
So let's go back.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gilbert.
Hold on. So I can hear it. What he's saying.
Lamar Odom better than Draymond Green? No.
Lamar Odom better than Draymond.
You said is Lamar Odom better than Draymond Green?
And you said no.
Yes.
Okay. Let's fast forward.
That's blasphemy to even think and say some shit like that. Oh. Draymond Green better than Lamar Odom? I said no. You said yes.
Is Lamar Odom better than Draymond Green?
You said no.
Then he switched it on you, said it's Draymond Green.
Oh, he switched.
Draymond Green better than Lamar.
Oh, he
And
switched.
listen how he gaslights. He don't listen.
So he switched it for me to say, right?
I'm just.
All he does is hear
I'm merely.
So I said no 2 times, right? He switched the question around.
It started with Lamar Odom better than
Yeah,
Draymond
so he
Green.
switched the question around.
And it went Draymond Green better than Lamar.
Yeah, so he switched the question around. That's all.
I said no.
So you switched the question around.
You just didn't listen to what you were
okay, so
saying.
okay.
Just like you do. You just gaslighting me.
You switched the question around. Just say you did that.
I didn't. You just didn't hear it.
Right? Right, he switched
That's
the
what he
question.
be doing. So then he gonna go upstairs. He gonna go upstairs and
He
do this
didn't
with
say
his
the same.
people.
He didn't say the same question twice.
So you bought the beer.
So you bought the beer at 11.
You know you're fucked up. Right? You know you're fucked up.
It was definitely. All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. Another spirited discussion at Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fans. If you haven't done so already, download the app. Use promo code GIL that will match your first deposit up to $100. And also, if you see a Boston Market, take a picture in front of it. Tag Gil's Arena Show in it.
I might go to Boston Market after this.
Is there
one out
Hey, I ain't gonna front.
Is there
Somebody
one out here?
tell Tim,
There's
get the
not
Boston
one out
Market. Get the Boston
one
Market
in Van
sponsor. All you can eat. Shit, them goddamn mac and cheese is fire.
There's one in Van Nuys, because it says the nearest one is San Dimas near Raging Waters.
That's far?
That's
Hell yeah. Raging Waters. Yeah.
Raging Waters?
Yeah, Raging Waters is far.
the 10 and 57.
Is that Raging Waters?
San Dimas? No, San Dimas is where, you know,
A Boston Market.
Bill and Ted went to high school.
Yeah, nobody going
For
on
those
about
who-
that.
Bill and Ted Excellent
You
Adventure?
already
It ain't
know.
hot enough to go out
San
there.
Dimas High. Damn, Boston Market. Let's get a resurgence. The chat is rolling with you.
We need a
But
Boston Market in Woodland Hills.
let's talk a little bit about these Warriors. So Warriors have been surprisingly mid this season, surprising to some. But Jonathan Kuminga has emerged as a bright spot for the future of the franchise. So last summer, Draymond Green signed a 4-year extension with the Dubs. And during a recent interview with ESPN, he talked about how Warriors owner Joe Lacob called him to add one unwritten part of the deal. So according to Draymond, he said, Joe Lacob said, I know you're going to play and lead and all of that, but I need one more thing. He said, I need you to take JK, Jonathan Kuminga, under your wing. I said, you got my word. To me, that was a condition of the contract. So Draymond was instrumental in the Warriors even drafting Kuminga, and Kuminga solidified his spot in the Dubs starting lineup during Dre's 16-game suspension for the Nurk incident. So during the suspension, the two talked nearly every day, with Dre breaking down film and giving the burgeoning star advice to help him better understand the game and who he is as a hooper. Kuminga's averaging 18 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists this season as a starter, shooting nearly 54% from the field. Shad, I see.
Shad, what's wrong? What's wrong?
Nothing.
You all right?
What, he about to take him under his wing. What's wrong?
Nothing. Good luck.
Hey, you said Kuminga's averaging 18 this year?
As a starter.
On 54. Hey,
Damn.
I want to say Draymond's like direct passing to Kuminga. He's shooting like 73% from the field. On
Direct pass.
But I'm saying like there,
Yeah.
it's a lot of lobs, a lot of.
Yeah, that's Clay. That's where Clay money went.
That's where it's going?
Well,
So you think Clay's out?
No, it was you.
Or do
it's
you
not that it's out, but this is, Kuminga's on what, 21, 22?
He's
Right?
So if you're Clay, okay, if you're in Clay's position, right?
Kuminga 21 years old.
4 championships, draft to hear everything. Like, of course they're gonna go with Kuminga, with getting paid. But like, what would you do?
Do you have anything to prove? Like you became a Hall of Famer because of 4 rings.
His play too. His play got a lot to do with that, like defensively. Yeah, I mean, shit. He had to guard Kyrie's and all these other players when shit when it was.
Yeah. So
Okay, I mean,
So yeah, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. Like, does he have anything to prove, or is there anything he wants to prove? Right?
I think.
It's only self if you want to show the world that you're more than a second option or a third option, right? You could have been the number one option.
I mean, he might be coming off the bench.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying to go somewhere where you can be the number one option to show you can do it. Well,
where could he go and be the number one option? Portland?
Nowhere. So I mean, coming off the bench,
just stay here.
A really bad pay cut because
But if he leaves, he's going to get more money.
I think the market will dictate it. Who's going to be desperate enough who needs a shooter? It's going to be like, if he leaves, someone's going to offer him something because they need that guy.
Clippers,
Bucks.
I love him in Milwaukee.
I say Clippers, Bucks.
I love him.
Didn't Draymond take Jordan Poole under his wing before he knocked him out?
No.
I don't know.
I wasn't sad.
There was a.
I think that's what Andre Iguodala said.
It's a Michigan.
They was friends.
Yeah, but Kuminga's different.
I was just. I'm just asking the question.
Kuminga's from like.
I'm not trying.
No.
I'm just saying like.
Moody.
Looney.
It was Looney.
Looney from Milwaukee. Poole from Milwaukee.
It was Looney that took him under.
The conversation I remember Dre saying is that.
Yeah.
Like Poole and Draymond were friends.
They were friends.
And they were cool because all of the other guys were hurt and he didn't have anyone else to hang with. So he's like, man, I thought you and Dre was cool. No, we used to hang out all the time and he was my homie.
Yeah.
He was taking me under. And then
I mean, what?
I think Kuminga got them hands. I think
Kuminga ain't.
I think Kuminga got them hands. And
Yo, is Kuminga from here?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, Kuminga's.
Congo originally,
from
but he's been,
No, seriously.
You said he got a little ape in him.
Got a little ape in him.
A little silverback.
from Congo, played high school basketball here, so he moved up.
Congo, like you ain't slapping that.
You know, that's what I'm saying.
Ain't going down like that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's a little. Let me put this nigga under my wing for real. Let me.
He got a little Caesar in him.
All right. Know that.
He got a little Caesar in him.
Let me get a pass.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta leave me alone, nigga.
So, Rashad, do you feel like Dre agreeing to mentor Kuminga as an unwritten part of his deal to get that $100 million was a way to get back in the Warriors' good graces for how that Poole situation played out?
Shit, I would hope so. Stealing money like that.
And they're both clutch, right? Unless I'm.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
That's little bro.
I just hope it works out for Kuminga. That's all.
Wait, they haven't paid him yet.
Who, Kuminga?
Not there anymore.
I just hope it works out for him
this summer.
Who got Moody?
Yeah, this summer, I mean, Kuminga's looking at a bag.
Kuminga's looking at a bag.
He's looking at a bag.
I'm talking about like.
I'm getting the fuck out of Golden
20,
State.
30.
What year is this for him?
This is.
I'm talking about 20, 30 million.
Bro, this is
They have
third
to
year?
figure it out.
I'm getting the fuck out of Golden State if I'm.
Nah,
Kuminga?
hell
No way.
This is
No
third
way.
year.
No way.
Hell no.
No way. Kuminga getting out. No
Go
way.
to the market.
No way. I still
Go
play
to the market.
Hell no. I play with
No.
Steph Curry.
Go to the
you
market.
crazy.
Steph out of here.
No, he not.
They're gonna.
Steph ain't going
they're gonna
nowhere.
sign-
I stand
he's up for
in
an
Golden
option
State
next
to
year.
play with Steph.
This year, this summer?
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, he is.
Summer?
I'm a star.
Yes.
I'm not staying to play with Steph.
What
That
type
is
of
not-
star,
that- that's-
what type
that's
of star
what
you
you're
think
not
Kuminga is? Kuminga can't hold his own.
Huh?
It
He
ain't
needs to
even-
stay. Man, he better stay right there.
Huh?
Talking about you ain't gonna play
If
with. Man, he
Kuminga
better
can't
stay.
hold his own. Ain't none of these up and coming niggas.
Man, listen, man, he better play with Steph and Dre and them. Man, you
What
crazy?
team? No, this is the question. What team is he going to go to at 21 years old,
And get that.
right? And not have to share your team with someone around the same age.
It ain't gonna happen for anybody right now.
Right now, the spot he's in,
He can
they in their late 30s. So he is going to be the man, right? He's already jumped. He's the second option on the offense.
That's a fact.
But two more years for Curry. He's only going to be 23. I'm staying put.
It's a graveyard.
This is my
With
team.
Mike Dunleavy, I don't trust none of you.
This is my team.
Y'all fuck around and draft somebody over me.
And second of all, I got a ring. First of all, I got a ring here. I got a ring.
What does that mean? You was just beefing with Steve Kerr. You had to beef with the nigga to even get in the position you in right now.
It's all right.
You had to beg it. Hey,
it's all right though. It's all right though. It's all right though. We worked through that. It's all right though.
You ain't worked through shit. You ain't worked through shit.
That money
just kept playing.
Shit, that money coming that money that's coming this summer.
That's to them niggas that he need to be playing.
No, that's the difference.
Them niggas will still have him on the bench if he didn't step up.
That's a lie. Let's speak facts and not
y'all got Kuminga fucked up. Y'all got young Kuminga fucked up.
What team can he go to right now during free agent market where he gets to be the number one
and talk that shit like you
for the next
like you just talking?
Yes.
Niggas gonna tell him go sit down.
I know you like to say it. Which team? Toronto has young. Every team out here is young as fuck.
Portland's young.
So everyone's young. The only team is the star is 35 years old.
If he stays there, that means Steph is going to stay there how many more years?
2, 3.
And Steph's still going to be the guy.
2, 3. I'm 20.
So 2-3 years from now, that's the question you need to ask. What team 2-3 years from now going to be open?
Who?
Detroit wide open?
No.
You can't go to Detroit and be the guy.
What's wrong with you?
You can go to Detroit and be whatever the fuck you want to be. You can be a goddamn
You're not gonna be the man.
You can be a magician. You can be a wizard. You can be whatever. You can be a custodian. You can be anything in Detroit right now. Nigga, you can be the ball boy. Nigga, what you want to be? The popcorn boy? What you want to do? You can do anything in Detroit, nigga.
Chill, the 313.
Shoe salesman. What you want to do?
That's my people.
I'm talking about. You can be whatever.
I'm saying.
I'm gonna go get my Cartier frame.
I already jumped.
Nothing but love for Detroit.
I went from on the bench. Now I'm the second option on the team. The only person that's in front of me is 35 years old right now.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. A year from now, they could be putting the offense towards me for his career.
Where they could
to
be like, hey man, we're gonna go in a different direction, man.
Go in a different direction. I'm 21. What direction can you go in?
So why would I wait for them to do that when I can get the fuck out of here and get my real market value?
To go where?
Wherever.
No, tell me a place.
I ain't gonna tell you a place.
Because I know you don't have one. So let's move on.
It's open right now.
There's no place.
We got 2 years. We got a year. We got a summer. It's a lot of changes that can be made.
This summer he about to get paid. This summer he about to get paid.
Go to Chicago.
And
you can go to Chicago
and play with DeRozan and
DeRozan up out of here. Get him up out of here. It's wide open in Chicago.
How old is wide open?
What's up?
How old is Zach Levine? How old is what's
Go to Utah.
Zach Levine is open.
Wide open.
How old is Zach Levine?
What's up?
It's not the same market. The market is that.
Is it marketing there? How old is marketing?
I don't know nothing about no marketing.
I know you don't know.
All I know is Kuminga. We talking about Kuminga.
Yeah.
Right. Kuminga best bet is to stay where he's at right now. Yes,
that's a crumbling organization.
Huh? Market is 26.
It's a crumbling organization.
Wrong place, 26. So for him to be the number one option, he got to wait till this nigga retires.
They crumbling.
No, they're not.
Get the fuck out of Dodge, bro.
Bro, do you know how many players want to go to state? They're winning.
I don't, because they would have went.
It ain't about.
They would have went.
What I'm saying,
they would have went. The only motherfucker that went was CP.
No, you can't.
The only motherfucker that went is CP.
No, you can't go. I mean,
you know what
we ain't got the money. We ain't got the money. We ain't got the money.
He ain't got the money. So what the fuck you talking about? Ain't no players want to go to Golden State. You ain't got no money.
So do you feel that Clay's bread will be going to Kuminga?
Yes.
In the near future.
For sure.
He is the future of the team.
Shit, I didn't know he was that young.
Yeah, he's 21 years old.
Yeah, what the fuck? I mean. 23? I mean, shit, still.
See how they
he under 25.
Hold on.
Some among us we need to check birth certificates.
We be capping?
I don't know. That's what he said.
I know. So are you going to go with his?
No, I don't know. You talk to him.
No, you talking to him. You saying how we be capping? How old is he?
That's what he said. 23.
How old is he?
According to the internet, he's 21. But
okay, now move on.
How old is he? Trev, how old is he?
21.
How old is he, Trev?
21. See, that's your problem. You just, you can be any way you want.
You hired to do this shit.
And you be like,
look at me. You gonna call Google? You gonna call a nigga you hired over here to throw out stats?
You might want to start. You might want to start looking at stats so you can start backing your argument instead of saying he can be wherever he wants. He can be a dentist. He can be a donkey.
Argument when you got a nigga over here that you paying to throw stats out.
He can be a team cheerleader. He can be anything he want, y'all. Shit, the nigga can be in the chat if he want to.
Hey, I ain't gonna front. 21, Kuminga's good, bro. Like, he better stay his ass right. Kuminga better stay
Somebody
right there.
said we got to check birth certificates.
Kuminga better stay right there, bro.
You said we got to check the birth certificates.
I'm saying where the dude is about to retire. I'm good.
So Steph about to retire?
He's 35.
I mean,
I didn't ask you that.
So if he retires,
Is Steph about to retire?
probably like 3 more years.
3 more years, I'll be 24.
38.
I'll be
I don't know. I'm
24.
just saying 38.
I'll be 24. I'll be 24 years old, ready to take the team on, versus going somewhere and always going to be the number 2 because we all the same age.
I feel like Steph got 3 to 5 more years, but
3 to 5 as the main guy.
Yes,
but
yeah.
right, look. Kuminga's the number 2. That means he gets the second most shots right now. Next year, when Steph wants to have his longevity, he's going to take less shots, which means go straight to Kuminga. I'm taking that role off.
Kuminga's going to come back a whole different player.
Yes.
I'm just telling y'all, especially once that check get cut.
Kuminga,
Once that check get cut.
so Kuminga has 1 more year, I believe, under his rookie deal, and then he's got the qualifying offer. So I think he'll be extension eligible. What this?
Listen. Can they offer him this year?
Is he
right? Yes. They can offer him after. They're going to offer him right now to lock him down so he doesn't go into that 4th year and gain more money. So they can give him 127. He gonna take it.
He taking that at 21. He taking that.
Lockdown, steal.
To go from not playing to the second option, no, I'm taking that. I know where my future is. Huh? Thank you, Paul, for leaving.
So we got to check them birth certificates, allegedly. All right, well, let's keep it moving.
Them Congo, them Africans, they being like dog years. You got to be watching them, right?
173 years old.
Dog years. I'm just saying. I mean,
Tom Maker fucked it up for everybody. So
I mean, what was the dude that came in? It was he played for the Bucks.
Tom Maker.
Yeah, how old was Don Maker for real?
He did high school twice, I believe.
Yeah,
he did high school.
4 years. He did 4 years of high school.
He came his ass all the way out here and did high school.
I'm about 30. I'm about 30.
He was 21. He was 21, 30 years old.
Remember Thon Maker was overseas kicking the nigga in the air when he was fighting?
He had a whole
fight.
Yeah, he was 20.
School.
He was 21 with a whole 14-year-old.
Nah, Thon's my dude. Nah, Thon Maker, that's the homie, man. Shout out to Thon Maker. Nah, bro, he was wearing Tough Crowd first. He was wearing Tough Crowd first for a lot of people. Shout out Thon.
Yeah, they come over here, you really don't know how old they are for real.
Yeah.
I'm checking birth certificates. Well, let's keep this moving. So during a recent episode of his show, Draymond had this to say about Kyrie.
I saw Damian Lillard tweet, Dame Dollar, tweet, Kyrie Irving is the most skilled player in NBA history. And quite frankly, I'm not sure who can argue against that. Me personally, I may argue Steph Curry. The most skilled player we've ever seen, most talented, just some things that he could do. But as I said before, you have an argument. It has to be argued because the skill level is unbelievable.
Draymond got to see that in 2016 when Kyrie, LeBron, and the Cavs made the greatest comeback in NBA history to stun the 73-9 Warriors and win the chip. We're going to play a game of facts or cap. Kyrie is the most skilled player in NBA history. Facts or cap? Rashad, we're going to start with you.
You always come to me
Because-
first. God damn.
I rock with you.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. They always cut. That's a lie. He always cut. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Why, y'all? Because you think
I respect and value your opinion. You should be appreciative. You're the number one option.
My nigga, I be letting you live.
You're the number
You
one
keep coming
option.
to me first, bro.
I'm
Like,
letting you
no.
cook.
That's a lie.
I'm trying to build off of they shit, and you make me
I'm
go
trying
first.
to build off of that shit. Go.
I do mix it around as moderator.
No, you
as
do
host.
not.
I do. Chad,
Don't make
Chad,
me
you
go
know.
to the fucking. All right.
I've been going first.
I'm gonna go first. Cap.
First option.
Cap.
Where Kuminga's gonna be?
Cap.
All right. You saying cap? Why do you feel like that's cap to say that Kyrie's the most skilled player in NBA history?
Because, I mean, this is his opinion. I'm going to go against it because I don't believe that. Kobe Bryant is the most skilled player I've ever seen. Period.
Okay.
So I don't believe what everybody else is be saying. Who's the most skilled player? Like, he's one of them,
He's up there, right?
if not the second best.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. But the best ever to do it, skill-wise, never seen nobody like Kobe.
That is a fair argument. That's why I went to you first. I know you would offer.
I would like to go middle or last next time.
Don't pull up a video on me with the cut
I'm coming in with your t-shirt. I'm doing a Josiah t-shirt next, nigga. Fuck out of here. This nigga got me fucked up, man.
Don't stab man. Brandon, Kyrie's most skilled player in NBA history, facts or cap?
I'm going to go facts.
Okay. And why do you feel like it's facts that Kyrie is the most skilled player in the NBA?
He doesn't have any weaknesses offensively. And for a point guard, his movements, in the post, being able to use either hand. If he coming down on a one-on-one ISO and he missed, it's because the rim tripping. That's how I feel. So, I just feel like he can get anywhere he wants on the court, and his skill set is just, undeniable. It's just something I've never seen. So I'm going to go facts.
Gilbert.
Cap.
Why is it cap?
Because no one has actually broke down what the fuck skill is. Right? Skill. A skill is more than just dribbling and shooting, right? It's passing, jumping, dunking, posting up, defense, block shots, rebound, right? Those are skills that you have. So when you're saying someone is skillful and then you say, yeah, he can dribble, hit shots, and do this, okay, he checks off 3, right? The most skillful means when you lay all the skills out, whoever checks the most boxes. So if you say shooting, dribbling, footwork, passing, blocking, rebounding, defense, post up, ISOs, if those are all skillful things that make a person skillful, then really Curry only has 4 of those skills: shooting, dribbling, footwork, passing, right? Can't block, can't rebound, don't play defense like that, don't post up, right? And did I miss anything?
You mean Kyrie?
No, that's Curry.
Oh, Curry. Oh.
Right?
Wrong. So you're including offense and defense in the
yes, that's a skill.
So skills. See, I'm thinking they just talking offensively.
But that's not.
So you're talking about overall.
Context is what motherfuckers saying in their sentences.
Is most skilled.
Man, the most skillful player.
We thinking. Okay.
It's like, what, bro?
Yeah, so Kyrie got dribbling, shooting, footwork, passing, post-ups, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jordan will click in all 8. Jokic is skillful. He has 7. He just don't play no defense. Luka has 6. LeBron is about 7.5. KD's about 7.5. Kobe has 8. Ant-Man has 7. Jimmy Butler has 8. Right? So when we're talking skill, it's just not who can dribble the best. That's one of the attributes. It's attributes. When you're building, for the video gamers, when you're building your creative player, you know how there's a whole bunch of attributes of skill, right? So when you're skilling down, there's more than just fucking who can dribble, shoot, and fucking pass the ball.
Offensive rebound.
Those are all skills, right? So
perimeter defense.
That's why I don't like the fucking TV people.
So to add context, that was only a portion of Draymond's clip. I think he was more offensive centric in terms of this.
Okay, offensive centric can be post up, slash, and cut. There's more than just what we see. Larry Bird was skillful, right? Right? When you start checking off all the boxes of skill, just like that simple-minded shit of 3-level scoring. Mm-hmm. We have people who's never played our game, dumbed it down, so it's 3-level scoring. Mid-range, 3 and layup. There's a level of post-up. There's a level of isolation at the logo. Those are 2 things that people are great at, right? So if we say, all right, James Harden is the best scorer. Well, if there's 5, he don't post up, right? He don't ISO on the logo. So Larry Bird has all 5, right? A Jimmy Butler has all 5. A KD has all 5. LeBron has 3. Kyrie has all 5, right? There's levels of fucking being a fucking scoring type of guard. So don't keep dumbing it down for more people to fit in.
And even when you go further than that, you got off the dribble, right?
Yep.
Off the dribble.
Moving without the ball. Yep.
Off the dribble right. Off the dribble from the 3. Left, right. Pick and roll. How good are you in the pick and roll? Can you pass off the pick and roll? Reading the defenses, like the skill sets from all of that shit is just.
That's why when people do this, you got to give context to what are we judging on. If we're judging off, all right, dribbling, shooting, passing, and those are the fucking 3 categories. Well, we give Kyrie a 10, right? We'll give him a 10 in that in shooting. We'll give him an 8. Okay, Curry, we give him what? A 9 in dribbling, a fucking 10 in shooting. Right? However you want to do it, you got to score it, and then that's how you get to the what's the name.
I'll probably give Steph an 11 just to be real.
Well, I know, but that's what I'm saying.
What he's doing, I think that they
just dumb it down.
They do it for the fans. They dumb it down so the fans can agree with the notion or the narrative that
start conversation.
This is the person. I agree. This don't you agree?
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like, oh, he shoots
But
well.
he was saying just
dribbles
offense, though, Draymond.
So if you just limit it from just an offensive side, I think that was the context.
So what is the offensive? Now what is the offensive?
You got
skill.
You got
what is
buckets,
it?
so you.
But I'm saying,
I don't know. I just feel like skill is like, yo, you can't stop me.
okay.
But like, you can't stop me in no matter where I'm at.
So when it comes to skill and offense, right? You gotta now break it into, all right, we're gonna start off to how many players are five level scorers, right? Which Kyrie goes.
Yeah.
Curry isn't, right? Kobe is. Booker is. Right,
KD
right. So
is.
yeah, so Jimmy Butler. So you have to break it in, and then from there, then you have to give each other. We have to give them like a rating on what their skill is to see what the ultimate score is. So if 50 is the max, you have to give everybody their number to really do it. Stop making our game so fucking easy to digest when you don't for any other sport.
Because then you look at guys like even PG's a 5-level scorer, right?
Yeah.
Then you look at how are your counters?
Kawhi's a 5-level scorer.
Do you have counters? Because we put you in situations where God cut you off. Kyrie got counter. I can hit you with woo, woo, woo. But can you finish in traffic? Can you finish on the contact? Like, can you finish with the right and the left?
Right.
James Harden, can we push you to your right hand and you finish with your right hand? These are things that's like defenses can't really scout you for. Because you're too skillful. That's what he said with the Joker. It's 7.5 with Joker, and he just don't play no defense. It's like, how do you scout for the Joker if he can do left hand, right hand? He can pass. He can dribble hand off and keep it. He can shoot the 3. He can, it's
Same
all
with Kyrie.
If someone said,
you can't.
If we both say, all right, Cap, we put Wemby in it.
What can he do?
I mean, right now at this point,
that's a good one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good one. I ain't think about that one. That's
you don't have Kyrie dribbling for a guard, but for a big, he's a Kyrie.
He's a 10.
He's a 10 for a big.
That's a good one.
I personally just don't like when it's so simplified.
Yeah.
Just for talking debates.
So, but when you talk about from an offensive side, where would you put Kyrie? And I mean, if we're just strictly offense, all the things you mentioned, different levels of scoring,
but
counters,
you got
that ability.
You got Kobe, you got
KD.
You got Kobe, Jordan, you have Larry Bird. Remember, he played the whole game going left. So, I mean, he's a game-winning shooter. I mean, these guys have all the elements. So we can't just look at how he dribbles the ball and just say that is a skill.
Right, because you like it and it's such a spectacle for you. It's like, oh my God, I've never seen
Look at the tricks he's doing. Look at the moves he's doing. Just like even when they say, all right, he's the best dribbler in NBA history. Of course. It's called evolution. 10 years from now, there's going to be someone better than him because they're going to unlock new moves and unlock new ways of dribbling. So, yes, before him, Isaiah Thomas and all these guys and the moves that Kyrie's doing, 90% of the shit was illegal. When, Zeke did it. So you can't compare. You can't compare the dribbling like that. This is the best when the moves that Isaiah Thomas had, by the legal rule, he was a 10. Right? That was a 10. Right? When, white chocolate, that was a 10. When, these are still 10s, so you can't take nothing away from them.
Right. And you look at Melo, how Melo's game skillful wise. I think
5-level scorer.
Skill comes with consistency. How consistent I can put this skill.
Somebody said where LeBron can't score. LeBron doesn't ISO. He doesn't ISO.
LeBron's gotten better over time with his skill set, but
Like that logo ISO work where
pinch
Melo,
point, pinch post, all that stuff. Like that's why I say with Kyrie, if you gave me this more consistently, you show you unlocking a whole nother level of your game we don't usually see. He does post up guards.
Yeah, he posts.
You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't do the pinch post face up, boom boom step back.
He do. No, he do. No,
he doesn't do it as much.
Do.
He doesn't do it as much. He doesn't do it as much. He has it in his game, but it's not hey man, we know he's going to this and we can't stop it. That's what I'm saying with Kobe. Kobe unlocked all of these things like Mike did. You got that post-up fadeaway. He did a whole year of that shit. He did a pinch post. Man, ISO, power, can't get to this. Footwork, I'm showing you this, I'm showing you that. Pick and roll, I'm coming off the pick and roll, I'm shooting this three. All of these things came down to the line where it's like, yo, Kobe got everything.
Same with Kyrie.
Kobe got everything.
Same with Kyrie. Offensive.
It's not the same.
Kyrie got everything.
It's not the same, bro.
Offensive, no. That's what I'm saying.
I haven't seen no weakness offensively.
When you're talking about weakness, like Larry Bird didn't have, besides jumping and dunking, but for the most part, he didn't have a weakness. Right. So you have to be able to put everybody in their category and then go from there. Because right now, everyone's just looking at the way someone's dribbling and the way how it looks versus just breaking it all down and then rate everything. Right,
it's just that guys are scared to get on ISO with Kyrie. Like it's more of the.
I'm pretty sure they were scared when to get on the ISO with Michael Jordan. We were scared.
Melo.
But that ISO. But those ISOs don't hit as like Kyrie gonna play with you and.
But what I'm saying is
it's embarrassing.
But what I'm saying is
it's embarrassing.
These was level 10s then, right? Like ISO with Steve Francis. Nobody wanted to. Their whole team was 1 down, 2 down. 3. If you heard your number, if they said 1 down, nobody won. Because he's gonna sit there and play with you. But for the most part, the moves he had at the time was what Kyrie has now.
Elite.
But they're elite.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather be on an ISO with y'all guards than Kyrie. Y'all not doing nothing.
What?
Who? All I gotta do is wait for the crossover with AI.
Regardless of what it is, it's gonna be a bucket on you. Regardless of you being afraid or not.
Whatever. That's fine.
You talking about this new era shit.
Come do your post up and come shoot your three. Come off the pick and do your bullshit.
No, it's
listen. This era, nigga,
you're a $150. Move,
and that's
we
fine.
ain't gotta shift you and do all this.
And that's fine. But I'ma shift you though, and we gonna see how long your ass lasts. We gonna see how long your ass lasts when I come down and shift your ass.
You more embarrassed about Kyrie.
Total different.
You more embarrassed about Kyrie.
I'm more embarrassed about any of these young niggas today than y'all.
I'm putting you in the gas chamber, nigga.
What gas?
It smells like whatever, nigga.
When I come down, my shit gonna look better. My shit gonna look better.
But that makes sense.
My shit gonna look better.
He'll rather be scared of a dude who might give him 22 to 28. Versus a dude who's going to give him 50 to 60.
Straight buckets of 50 to 60.
How?
Because of the way it look.
Because you gonna give me 50. Who said you gonna give me 50? I'm coming right back down to you.
I'm giving you 50 straight gas chamber buckets, nigga. And you're going to foul out.
No, you're not.
And you're going to foul out.
No, you're not.
I ain't got to shift you and shake you and make it look pretty.
I mean, that's just how I do it.
This nigga is chocolate pudding out here.
Shit, when I had 50, I made it look like 50. That's the difference. I'm just saying, if I was scoring 50, I'm gonna make it look like 50.
He gonna give me 12 or 15 or
that's fine. 12 and 15 is fine. Whatever.
Is Rashad giving you 50? Is that facts or cap?
Never in his fucking life.
Bro,
he better go see Jesus. 50.
How is he gonna stop me?
50. Nigga, you might not even come back down to court. Nigga, you might not even come back down to court.
How is he gonna stop me?
I'ma ship you. All
right. You remember you had 55, right?
Yeah.
How many moves did you do? When you scored 55?
Went right past him.
Okay.
So what do you think?
What I'm saying. So who you think at that point in time Curry was more scared of? The dude who's scoring 55 or the dude who's dribbling around trying to shake him to score 20?
But no.
See, one is embarrassing. Yes,
I'm not avoiding that question because what I'm saying is Kyrie just not going to embarrass you and score 20.
What I'm saying,
like he's going to have 40. It's going to be.
That's what I'm saying. I would rather guard you
So anybody wants to guard Kyrie in Cleveland?
No, I would rather guard, but Kyrie in Cleveland scored 24. But I'm saying it, I'd rather guard you and you give me 55 than guard Kyrie's 24. I know what you're saying because the 24 is going to be embarrassing.
No, but that's one game. What I'm saying is that doesn't mean Kyrie can't go have 40 or 50 on any given night. Is what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is 24 and then 30 and then every night it's the same. Like, God damn. Like, bro, yes, he's averaging 24, but he's going to have 35, 40-point games, and that shit is going to look worse than my 55 because you're on a fucking island every day.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather get hit for the quick 60, 55, and he just zoomed by everybody than sitting there dancing with me fucking for 22 seconds.
So when it comes to Kyrie being the most skilled player in NBA history,
stop the cap.
We asked the chat.
Yeah, I mean,
is Kyrie the most skilled player in NBA
now that we break
over
it down,
3,000 votes, 67% said facts. The chat does not agree with you, gentlemen. I'm just telling you.
It ain't agreeing. It's they don't. What is the criteria?
What's the criteria?
Yeah, so
you need to see them hoop.
No, it's not the criteria. The people who's creating all of this stuff, they don't know
exactly why Draymond said it.
No, it's not
the reason why they agree because he broke it down in such a certain.
It wasn't even Draymond first. It was the Chris Boucher. It was those dudes.
Yeah.
You know, they break.
But he
down.
put it in perspective. But when you got somebody like Draymond vouching for it, it's like, oh, well, Draymond said, let's think about it. Oh, okay, it does make sense.
It makes sense, yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you're thinking on the simple level, yeah, it's like, oh, who's the best dunker of all time? And then you just go straight to who has the most dunk contest wins.
Didn't Ramon Sessions give AI 50?
I don't know.
Go look that up, man. Go look that up. And that was a nasty 50. I saw it.
Andre Miller gave some niggas 50 too.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'd rather live with that than Kyrie giving me fucking 35 and
I'm agreeing with you.
50 is 50.
No, 50, I mean, 50 is 50.
50
no, 50 is 50.
Is a bucket.
But it's just certain 50s that.
How my buckets come.
If
I leave the game with 50
certain 50s, niggas don't even remember.
If I get 50,
niggas don't even remember Corey Brewer 50.
It's on your fucking head.
Niggas don't remember niggas 50. I think I said Ramon Sessions had 50.
You know who remember Corey Brewer's 50?
Or 40, Ramon Sessions.
You know who remember it?
Who?
Corey Brewer.
Okay, that's fine. And nobody gives a fuck.
Corey Brewer remember his 50.
And nobody gives
and whoever was in that game playing against him, he's like, yeah, I'll put 50 on that.
Nah, you've looked up and be like, he got 50.
Yeah, like, let's say got 40. Like, damn, okay.
Now, them ones said
44? 44 on AI, yeah.
I said them Steve Francis's, that 16 hit.
Yeah.
That 16 hit hard because it was 16 Sports Center.
It feels like 50.
It feel like 50.
Feel like 50.
It feel like 50. You be like, ooh, I don't like this.
Let's keep it moving.
You start looking up like, oh, he only got 16. Well, should I be on Sports Center top 8?
You always be hitting that one little jerk.
Former Celtics great 2008 NBA Finals MVP Paul Pierce went on Undisputed and expressed a lot of confidence in the Celtics' chances to win another championship before the Lakers. Let's take a listen.
I guarantee you guys this. We'll win our 18th championship before the Lakers. I guarantee that one. Y'all just caught up. Y'all just caught up a couple years ago when y'all won that
bubble championship.
That Mickey Mouse championship. You know what I'm saying? Y'all won that Mickey Mouse championship, and y'all gonna count that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
So, time for another round of facts or cap. The Celtics will raise banner 18 before the Lakers will. Facts or cap. We're going to start with Brendan.
That's a cap. Even though they got a good team, right? That's a cap. Hell no. LA, nah. As a Laker, nah.
You back?
Nah. I mean, I'm always home. Okay. I mean, you know. But when it comes to that Boston and LA, nah. Nah. That's a cap.
Paul Pierce is from Inglewood. That's what hurts the most.
Actually, he's not from here.
Oh, from the Bay. So now
he's not from here. So he's not top 5 out of LA either.
Ooh, Brandon. How long do you need to live in LA to be included?
He went to middle school and high school here.
Right? But he was like 10 or 11.
What does your birth certificate say?
Oh, that ain't me. I'm not.
That is we will get Paul Pierce on this couch.
Okay.
You know, I feel like he did enough time in Inglewood.
But no, I'll fuck with Paul.
The Inglewood S curl. The Bruno's Burger build.
What's your birth certificate?
The Inglewood YMCA jumper.
I know mine, Bellflower Kaiser Hospital.
Okay, so. Gilbert, the Celtics will raise banner 18 before the Lakers will. Facts or cap? Think about it, Gil. Choose your next words wisely.
Oh, man, you got to stay.
My next word, he should have chose his next words. wisely. We just caught up. Laker fans just caught up to a group whose whole legacy of championships was built with 8 teams.
Yes. Smeared doo-doo on Bill Russell's wall.
And I'm just be honest, if you want to go, and me being petty, I'm pretty sure, well, first of all, 95% of the championships was created before Paul Pierce was even born, right? That's one. 2, I don't even know if anybody's alive to remember when they won championships back in those 50 days, right? 2, AAU group, which those AAU championships was really less than the Mickey Mouse one.
He said AAU.
That fucking AAU record. I mean, fucking 8 teams. They fucking won all their championships during an 8-team roster, dog.
So 57, 59,
In the last 30 years, Boston has been irrelevant in basketball history. Your history was built at the beginning of time because you guys had all the great players because you guys were prominent. In the last 30 years of basketball, where has Boston been? You got 1 chip.
1 championship in the last 30 years.
1 chip in the last 30 years.
Barely got that.
2 since 1986.
Barely got that.
That's what I'm saying. So you guys, like, you're walking around like you fucking, your shit is on the chest. Like no one, the only people that remember you is Boston fans now. Most of the people who watch Boston's original dynasty ain't even live.
They're in the upper room.
Right, so, I mean, so, so right now, it's, in the last 30 years, it's Lakers, Warriors, right? San Antonio, shit.
Yeah,
San Antonio second, Warriors third. I mean, shit, you're tied with Toronto. Shit, Toronto got more bragging rights than you right now.
In this era.
What the fuck?
Yeah, in this era.
In the last 30 years, shit, you both got 1.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like in the 2000 era though.
Huh?
And anything from 2000 up.
Y'all better fucking living off an AAU schedule, motherfuckers, when there was no black people in the league, right? I mean, shit, it's AAU. There was no free agency. There was like, come on, dog.
They do have Boston markets.
They was picking them up like the work. You want a job?
No trade, like you traded.
You want to run, boy?
And you know what they did? No.
You want to run, boy?
And nobody gonna talk about this. Nobody gonna talk about this. Let's say you hated the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
You hated the Lakers.
Yo.
And let's say I'm Chicago. And I'm like, I'm not gonna win next year. I'll trade you my best player so y'all can beat the Lakers. I don't like them. They was doing that then.
Yeah.
Hey, come on. Shit, in the 80s, you see what they was doing in the 70s and 80s? Imagine what they was doing in the 50s. Nobody give a fuck about what y'all talking about. What have y'all done in the last 30 years when basketball was created? When real basketball, today, this day and age. This day and age, right? That NBA and the ABA, that NBA is not considered this NBA. This NBA was considered in 77, 76. Where have y'all been since? Playboy.
So it's 6-1, right?
6-1 what?
Championships. Lakers got 6 to
Yeah.
Boston's 1.
Because Kobe got 5.
Yeah.
Kobe got 5, and then Paul and them got 1, so they ain't, yeah.
No, I'm been saying Kobe
6.
got 5, and then Bron
the last 25 years, basically.
Yeah, 6-1.
So Bird, 6? No.
I ain't counting. I'm just counting from Shaq and Kobe.
From 2000
Oh, just
on
from the 30? No, I mean, shit, for the last 30 years since the 90s? Well, I mean, where y'all want to go?
Not the 90s.
The 90s? We can go from the 90s.
Just Kobe and Shaq.
Kobe and Shaq.
The last championship.
I don't want them to just go to Kobe and Shaq. We can even go to the 90s. How you want to do it?
Oh, okay, yeah.
1986 was the last Celtics championship.
Shit, I mean, if we want to go since Paul Pierce was born, shit, what, tied? It's tied since she was born. No, I'm sorry. I forgot about all Magic's ones. Since he was born, you got 5 Magic. I mean, you got 5 Birds.
3.
Wait, no, Bird got 3.
Yeah, Bird got 3. Magic got 5.
So they got 4. We got 4 since the 80s. 4 since the 80s.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, Boston's been irrelevant. Oh, y'all don't. So, we forgot about the Bulls.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we forgot about the Bulls. Boston is like, dog, come on, y'all ain't been a superpower since the 50s, man.
So, Gil,
relax.
Can I mark you down for a fax or a cap to that question?
I don't know. I just wanted to rant.
Okay, Gil will abstain.
I don't like going on there, just putting out them false ass there. And I got Paul Pierce right on the goddamn wall. What that damn bullshit he over there talking.
All-Star jersey, not an actual Celtics jersey, just for clarification. Rashad, the Celtics will raise banner 18 before the Lakers, where you are a resident Boston Celtics fan. Fact.
Hell yeah, because you got them winning it this year.
I mean, yeah. I mean, just looking at the dynamic of both teams, I got to go with facts. It's because it's about that time for them.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Because if they don't get it, they can't get it done like this year or next year.
It's about
kind
that
of
time.
a wrap for them, but I don't see the Lakers winning it. I just don't see the Lakers winning. I don't see the pedigree. I don't see the roster. I don't see them getting it no time soon. Especially if Bron stepped down and you leaving the reins to AD, I don't see them getting it no time soon. And I think with Jalen Brown, if he stay, and Tatum, I mean, they got a better chance to get one before anybody at the Lakers. So I'm going to go with facts.
Hold on, we're doing some quick research, tabulations. So right now we have a hung jury. Gil is abstained.
What?
Brandon, you said cap. Rashad, you said facts. Gil, what you? As host.
What, did they have a better chance of winning the championship before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
So Lakers 10 chips since 1977, the year Paul Pierce was put on this earth.
How many championships?
Lakers have 10 since 1977. Celtics have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. So y'all need to catch up. Fucking living off that AAU skill. They got AAU rings, dog. Got AAU rings.
AAU rings is fucking.
AAU
rings is
fam.
hilarious, dog.
That's what it really is.
But that's facts, though. It ain't nothing but that's all.
No, I know,
everything
but
he said, I couldn't really say nothing. I'm like, man, he's spitting that shit right now because that shit is fugazi as fuck. You talking about, boy? Y'all ain't one.
Them rings don't even have a damn diamond on it.
That shit, it ain't got no date.
Got
It ain't got a date on it. Shit, half the awards wasn't even created then.
Yeah.
There was no finals
diamond?
MVP. There was no finals MVP when 11 of them was won.
Bro, them shits look like wedding.
How about this?
Them shits look like wedding bands.
Hey, how about this? Hey,
That shit got a pearl in it. That shit got a motherfucking.
How many?
It's a move ring.
Yeah.
Who leads between the Lakers and Boston in final MVP awards? That's how long it's been.
Damn.
Yeah.
So
it should be tied, right?
Although I'm merely a host, in situations like this, I've been tasked with being the tiebreaker. Big fan of the show Winning Time. One of my favorite quotes from that show, fuck Boston, so I'm gonna say cap. So when it comes to the Celtics winning another title before the Lakers.
Stop the cap.
Let's talk about the other team in Los Angeles.
How many final MVPs do they have?
I'm working on it.
5, 4, 5?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Boston has 6.
6 finals MVPs?
Yeah, the Lakers have a lot, so I gotta count.
Yeah, we're gonna have about 16, 17, because, you know. Yeah. That's how long ago.
13 for the Lakers.
So 13 finals MVPs for the Lakers. Yeah, see, back when they was winning, it wasn't even created.
No award.
That award wasn't even created yet.
First award is 68-68.
Yeah, so Bill Russell was already retired when it.
Back of the bus, Bill, is what they said. Not by choice. So Clippers one of the hottest teams in the league in December and January, but they're 8-10 since February 7th and have lost 4 of their last 5 games, including an embarrassing 17-point loss to the Hawks on Sunday where they were down by as much as 29 points in the fourth quarter. But despite their recent struggles, PG and Kawhi still think this Clippers squad has what it takes to do something special come playoff time.
16 wins, and I believe this team can get 16 wins when we need to, when it matters most. But, you know, we can't look like that team that we all think we can be. If we don't start shaping up and looking like that team now, then it all means nothing. But, you know, I've seen this team put together some really good wins and streaks. So optimistic we can figure it out. And it's just, you know, past couple games, we've been playing well up until this point. But now, I mean, we got to go back to the drawing board.
If we want to do something special or just give us a chance to reach a goal, we got to be better. And that's nothing the coaches could do. It's on us to get out there and at least play hard and like move with some type of pace.
So before we talk Clippers, shout out to whoever in the chat called those Celtics rings Rosa Parks rings.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wild.
That's crazy.
That is wild. Chat never disappoints.
They had to get them rings sitting in the back of the bus.
So will the Clippers get it together?
Showed up to the parade in the back of the bus. Damn.
Will the Clippers get it together before playoff time? We'll start with Brandon, you like to go first?
Yeah, I'd like to go first.
Don't act like that.
Okay, Brandon.
Don't act like that, bro. Don't you change up now.
Now you can go to me.
Don't
now you go to me right because you know why?
Don't you do that to me. Don't you act like that to me.
Somebody do the mashup.
Don't you act like that to
Go
me.
to Brandon.
I hope the Clippers, the Clippers gonna get it together, man. I mean, you got 4 LA cats. They'll figure it out. Even though they do look stressed, look like LA is getting to them. You see?
Shape up or something.
Shape up. They look like that LA just getting to them. Listen,
I said the same thing. You need to get the braids
go
done,
home. I know one thing: the Clippers players better go home. They be outside. Go home.
Stressed out.
This ain't it. This ain't it out here. This ain't it out here. So I need my 4 LA Clipper homies from LA to get their shit together, go home, and man, get ready for the second half. I mean, get ready for the playoffs. But I mean, Paul, Kawhi, James, Russ, they all been in these situations before. So I mean, they have an opportunity and a chance to actually, do something that's never been done, and also being from LA, do something that's never been done. So Paul talking like that, saying 16, yeah. I mean, if that's their, focus and where they're supposed to get, and that's their goal, then yeah. I mean, Tyronn Lue, he's been in these situations too. So they have everything to make it work. They just got to figure it out, to me.
Rashad, will the Clippers get it together before playoff time?
The question is, what's Russ's injury and when he coming back?
So, funny, you mentioned, not funny, but Westbrook played in every game before fracturing his hand on March 1st.
Fractured hand.
Clippers are 4-5 without Westbrook this season. I think he should be back at some point. Which playoff
hand?
game? I want to say left, but let me double check.
Yeah, we'll need that one.
Or is he dunk with that right?
Yeah.
He gonna power dunk that shit.
So he can come on down with the
If Russ is back, it changes the whole dynamic of the team.
Surgery on his non-shooting hand.
He had it already?
He had it early March.
So
start of the playoffs is the target.
Yeah, so yeah, it'd be fine. Second round.
And listen, he a type of person that ain't sitting down, so he still works.
Yeah,
Don't ever get it.
Whatever hand is working.
There ain't no knee, so he gets to really keep going up and down.
And he gonna make sure.
And I think
that's different than a knee or another situation like
that. Because knee, you can't move.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's what Kawhi was saying as far as the energy that he bring with the second unit and how that helped the team, morale and all of that. If they're missing that now, and that's the reason for their little skid, it's kind of troublesome just because you got to get over that hump quick. Like, that shouldn't be something that lingers where you can't figure it out after 2 games. And that's an expectation for guys who can hoop. Like, y'all shouldn't even be going through this type of little skid where you haven't figured it out yet. And you got 2 elite players on the court that's still trying to, like, we don't know what this is, what that is. But if they do get it together, they're going to be trouble. I give them that. They got the potential. Like we said this shit at the beginning of the season. You know what I'm saying? They got a super. It's like a super team.
Even when they made the trade, though, we said like they had a chance. Remember they were struggling in the beginning, and we was like, yo, they gon' click. I
still haven't seen James rise to the occasion yet. Like, he's still playing in the shadows. I just don't like the way that is. How James play in the shadows. Even watching it, it's like, James, you be having shots open. You be in the lane, like you can finish shit. You be making the extra pass. It's like, are you trying to please these niggas? Or are you
trying to be a point guard? Yeah, like, just be you. Just be you
still. Trying to be a point guard too much. Like, just go be James, bro. Like, that's what I'm waiting for.
Shout out James Harden. Gil.
Yeah, shout out James.
Will the Clippers get it together before playoff time?
Yeah. Right. I mean, this last few weeks of basketball, you can't really trust what you're seeing from some of the top teams because people don't realize even Golden State Warriors that last month of basketball lost 4 of their games in that 73 win. Right? They dropped 4 during that last month because they're getting ready for the playoff run. So them struggling now, there's no point of being too concerned because. Right now it's seeding, getting everyone's confidence up, getting everyone's rhythm in, and then we'll see you when playoffs start.
So, you know, we talked about it being championship or bust for the Clippers this season.
Whoa.
Yeah, we've said it. It's documented.
No. We said championship or bust?
Just based on what the makeup of the squad.
Who put championship in there?
Yeah, we've had this conversation.
I know we had the conversation, but you put your. Oh, okay.
But point is, Harden's going to
might have a chance.
Harden a free agent this offseason. PG has the player option, in which he'll likely decline, become a free agent this offseason. Kawhi's already signed an extension. There's been some rumblings that PG could look to move.
Rumbling by who?
About
sources.
Lakers.
I mean, listen.
Random sources.
Listen, so they didn't sign, right? I mean, shit, you never. I mean, listen, man. That Clipper Stadium is all cool, and being around that billionaire is all cool, but
new arena.
I mean, you know, unless we ain't got no business outside of this motherfucker, then you know what I'm saying. I can go and take my talent somewhere else if I'm PG.
For sure.
Where?
Like, huh?
Where?
Shit, go to state.
Hey.
Shit, I can go to I can go somewhere else. I mean, I'm just saying, like, there is James can go somewhere else too. Like, they
James
still have
ain't
a lot.
going nowhere.
Okay, well, James will stay here, but what I'm saying is PG has a lot of value. Like, and I get it, you home and you know what I'm saying, playing for the
You've
Clippers.
been home long enough to be able.
But it's like, yo, like you already know what it is now.
Yeah.
So unless you want to go put on a Laker uniform, that's one thing. But if not, then it's like, you know, I mean, go play in a new arena. That don't y'all if y'all don't win it this year, next year gonna be harder. Then next year after that gonna be harder. Yep. So y'all only getting older.
Yep.
And these young motherfuckers is, you know, going crazy. So I mean, if I'm PG, I'm weighing my options.
But
bro.
the problem
Like,
is, I mean, that's why I said it all depends on where he is mentally, in his career. Right?
Milwaukee wouldn't be bad.
Because you go to Milwaukee.
I think Middleton, slated to be a free agent.
Yeah, Middleton, you're gonna have to, I mean, you go there, like you can take Middleton's money, right? They pay you. Are you looking for money or are you looking for a chance to win the championship?
That's the thing.
Because you're not gonna get both.
Well, you're not gonna get a lot of money putting a Clipper jersey over you. You know, I'm just saying, living in LA, like a Laker, like anybody that has a Laker jersey on over a Clipper jersey, you're gonna make way more money. So I don't know how much money you think you're gonna make with the Clippers.
And I misspoke. Middleton has one more year on his deal. He can become a free agent after 20.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
so
you're not gonna. I don't see him going to Miami at his age.
No,
he could
because of injury. You know,
I said he could, but I don't see him going there. But that won't put you in.
With Jimmy there?
Yeah, but that won't put you in championship mode.
Pacers are also
the Bucks would probably be the best option.
Pacers, why the fuck would I want to go back there? They're not in.
Because
they're not in championship mode.
He was drafted there.
But I'm saying I'm not championship mode, and I've came home now.
Right.
I'm not gonna go back there. Like,
they got the bread and they got a decent squad.
He did say something about going back too.
They got. That's what I'm saying. So if you're going back to the Pacers, you're just going back for the bread, you're not going back for the game, because they're not just adding you. They're not championship ready.
Yeah, facts.
Now you're an older player on a team that's basically all young.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
you pushing them back at that.
It just sucks though to like come to LA and you gotta play for like the Clippers rather than like the Lakers.
I just
like,
I don't see any of them leaving. Let me just be honest.
I mean that's fine. Stay there too, but you stay there and you don't win one, then what?
They got to add another piece, man. Like I said, I think they need a Drummond. Andre Drummond, they get Andre Drummond. Or big like that. Vukovic.
Going to that new arena?
Nigga, they got something different.
Man, them old ass dudes, man. They need somebody young.
That's what I'm saying. They young.
Well, how old is Nas Reed?
I mean, shit, Drake like 31.
I like Nas Reed.
Get somebody like Nas Reed in there. They
24 years old.
Yeah, is he a free agent?
No, he's re-signed with the.
He just re-signed.
Yeah. What's that 3-year deal?
What do you think about Wiseman?
What?
So Nas Reed is
Wiseman?
I think what was it, like 40, 3 for 40, somewhere around there.
Yeah, Wiseman to be up this
Like
year.
Wiseman?
I'll sign Wiseman as a free agent. Hell yeah.
Or something. I mean,
they need
I
young.
want to make you a championship level squad though. Bring somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a championship level squad now.
Yeah.
It's just if they
I just
help.
don't like Zubas, man. Down there, they
You
force
keep getting
him to
younger.
play small when he can't. When he ain't out there doing what he's supposed to do, they gotta play small.
Right.
And that small ball shit, like Gil say, it's like it's not gonna be effective against a Joker.
Right.
You need somebody that's gonna play against Joker. Is gonna fight back against that nigga.
Clippers is one team in the NBA that's always gonna have pieces.
Yeah.
Because the way the last owner set it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have them.
Yeah. They set
Like
up
you know what I'm saying. The way they set up is like they're always gonna have pieces. Like think about it. They got 4 pieces you can move.
They do.
It just depends. I mean, if you get those guys to commit and come back for that new arena opening, but
I mean,
the
but that.
potential for Harden
But
to
can
dip.
you move Russ?
Yeah, Russ is probably
Russ not making enough bread for
He's the easiest. He's the easiest piece of move.
For a valuable piece?
No, for a $4 million piece.
For a $4 million piece. Is that a valuable piece?
No, so he's the easiest to move because everyone would take him for $4 million, but you're not going to get Russell Westbrook back for $4 million.
He also has a player option, so wouldn't be surprised if he declines it or takes it either way.
So if they was decided to get, if one of them guys decided to leave, would they break up the team?
I would. If Paul left, you wouldn't?
You would keep James and Kawhi and do what?
Because James is at the point where he's willing to take pay cuts for better players, right?
He wasn't willing to do
Well, he
that
was
in
forced.
Philly.
He did it in Philly. What are you talking about? He did it in Philly.
But that was what he was complaining about.
No.
I gave his
He's
money
complaining
back for
because
that.
you told me to take a pay cut to get better players. So I did it. And you said you'll get me on the back end.
He was going to give me my money.
And on the back end. And on the back end, you didn't. So he's willing to negotiate. So he's not one of those like, I can sign you for 50 right now. And I'm like, well, I need you to sign for 35. I'll get you on the back end. They're like, well, fuck it. All right, 35. I trust you. And then, when the back end come, you're like, all right, what's up? Yeah, fuck off.
But you think he would do that again, is what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was never about the money. Yeah. It's not about the money it's about the, we know that. When it's the principle, when you can't, I lived up to my word and you didn't. That's what it was all about.
But that's what I'm saying. If he don't deliver with getting that piece, if you tell him, all right, look, take less, we need to get another piece, and we don't go get that piece and you took less, it's like, it's the same situation.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
that's just like doing business with your friends.
Yeah.
It's like doing
that was
business
his
with your
friend.
And you having a handshake and
your friend
at the end it's just like, boom. That's why you always have paperwork.
Yeah.
Or a fade.
So,
I mean, he could fade him.
So it was more.
I would have paid him when they had the picture with me and him talking out front. I would have been
like
do.
That's what.
Knock that nigga.
That's what I said. We knew it was all about. We knew it wasn't about money when he said, "I'll never play for him again." That means even if they gave him the money, he didn't want to play anymore. So that's when we should have known it wasn't about money. It's about the bond that me and you had, and you decided you were going to screw me.
The principalities of it all. All right, well, before we move on to MostlyFans, got some unfortunate news to report. Pistons rookie Ausar Thompson will miss the remainder of the season while being treated for a blood clot.
Oh, no.
That's, just letting y'all know. Just sharing that. But,
you know, legs or something?
Let me see. We know where the blood clot is?
Where's the blood clot?
Always
in his stomach.
In his stomach?
No.
Unfortunate. Yeah, don't see where it is, just saying a blood clot. Hold on.
Yeah, we're not saying the location.
Hope he gets well.
Yeah.
But
seriously.
Wish him well.
Yeah.
He will be out for the remainder.
Start taking care of them legs and stuff, start getting massages, flushing.
And let's move on now to MostlyFans. Presented by Underdog Fantasy. If you haven't done so already, download the app. Use promo code GIL. We will match your first deposit up to $100. And when I say we, I do not mean me. I mean Underdog Fantasy, the sponsor of this show, Gil's Arena. Woof, woof. First question from the chat from Underdog user Sages22. Do you think an MVP should have to play D, with the examples being Luka and SGA? Or Luka versus SGA.
Do you think an MVP needs to play defense?
Do you need to be
a defensive player?
Sufficient on both sides of the ball?
Then they should have an award of the complete player.
A lot of the MVPs were though.
What is the award?
Not
again?
Steve Nash.
No, not Steve Nash.
I said a lot of them, not all of them.
We got to go all the way back in history.
Well then let's go back.
I'm thinking of Shaq, I'm thinking Tim, I'm thinking of KG.
Shaq was a defensive player?
Of Kobe.
I mean,
KD wasn't as defensive. Steve wasn't as defensive. Steph wasn't as defensive.
Derrick Rose wasn't.
But Giannis was. Derrick Rose wasn't.
His team was. His team.
AI was defensive.
AI was not.
He led the league in
just
steals.
but that doesn't mean.
I was third in steals, and y'all called me not a defensive
but
player.
that don't mean that's too
didn't call you. You called you not a defensive player.
You know that's funny because they called me no defense because I'm the one who said it. You're right. You called that. You called that, fucker.
Nigga, you started off as a defensive player. Nigga, it was defense, all defense.
You can't. Yeah, so I don't know because Jokic, James Harden. We don't
James
know.
didn't play no
Westbrook
D.
played.
We don't know if Russ played D.
Russ ain't really played no
played
D.
D.
No, he did.
I mean, no,
he did.
but not called a
Not
non.
like that.
I mean, he's not considered a non-defensive player. So we'll go with Steph Curry.
Per unanimous.
We don't know. We don't know what Derrick Rose. We never really. His team was defensive.
Yeah, that was a D. Yeah.
Dirk Nowitzki, no. Steve Nash, no. Allen Iverson, Shaq, I guess because you was big. Charles Barkley.
Is LeBron James a good defensive player, or we just say that because he run downs and does?
No, he was a great defensive player. Larry Bird, he was a defensive player, and then for the most part, I don't know about.
So yeah, basically
these fuckers
yeah.
after this.
So Shea got.
So is leading the league in steals a reflection of being a good defensive player?
It's like leading the league in blocks. All right.
Let me ask you a question: is steals a part of defense?
Yeah, they're a part of defense.
You know the thing about
But does that make you a great defender? Is Michael? Okay.
You know what the problem?
You pass the ball over here, and I
listen. I had a.
Or I'm from snatching you. I'm hitting that shit off the hand every time.
Here, this was a defensive rating, and I've read it before. But they rate how they rate defensive players because it just didn't make sense. Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. How they rate it? Because I'm like, how is Rudy Gobert like? Can you be a great Rudy Gobert is a great defensive player at what exactly, right? So that is when you talk about defense, he's a great shot blocker. Okay, that is part of defense, right? Is he a great one-on-one defender?
Does he get deflections?
Yeah, see, so like when you look at his one-on-one, he has to guard the man he's guarding. The man he's guarding, Wemby's bust his ass, which is a rookie. Embiid done torched this motherfucker. AD done torched him. Like all the players that he was supposed to stop, he hasn't.
But those are maybe like 4 guys. So if you.
But those are the only 4 guys that's scoring. So if the other bigs don't shoot, you can't get a defensive rating if they don't shoot the ball.
If I'm getting 3 blocks in that game, it works to my advantage because statistically, I'm gaining an advantage in the conversation.
Let's say you get 3 blocks a game, but you gave up 6 offensive rebounds. You don't get discredited for those offensive rebounds, but you should.
You should, for sure.
So that's what. Damn, where's that? Like someone they gave it to me. Let me see. They gave me.
The criteria should definitely.
That's it. Okay, so steals, blocks, defensive rebound, which is not fucking defense, it's just rebounding.
It's stopping from the offense from getting another opportunity to score, though.
Yeah, defensive rebound. Team defense efficiency.
But that's plus minus?
There's no INT.
Team defense efficiency.
No
so
INT.
basically, you're a defensive player with other defensive players too, but you get all the credit for all the work that they're doing. Remember, I always kept saying that. How the fuck is 3 on the same team? And so who's getting credit for the defense? So they got team defense efficiency, opponent's field goal percentage goes to the player who is closest to the ball.
Yep. So it's like presence, like how Dwight Howard can alter the shot, like DeAndre Jordan alter the shot. If you come in and for the layup, and just because I'm there, you missed the layup and we get the defensive rebound, they're giving credit for that.
Yeah, so if Rudy Gobert is at the 3 and I switched off on him and he shoots 10 threes, and because I'm close to him, I get the rating?
That's what you said with Chicago, right? Hand up. So that's why our defensive efficiency is going to be contributed to you missing because we put a hand up. No contested jump shot, that's no defense.
So we switch, and then they pass the ball to your guy, right, that we switched off of, like so if... And then
you're Gobert?
No, yeah, so let's say I have to guard Luka, right? And we're doing switches, right? And then Luka has 73.
Right.
Because I'm sitting in the corner not guarding him, I don't get penalized for none of that.
Nope.
No.
Right?
Because you're not nowhere near him or you're not guarding him.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of DeAndre Jordan, you see what Doc Rivers said that DeAndre Jordan should have his jersey retired?
Mm-hmm. He should be the first one of the Clippers.
You agree
He should be the first?
Of the Lob City crew.
He should be the first one?
Yes.
Of the Lob City crew to have his
I thought he just said he should be the part of the 3.
No.
He should
be the first Clipper to get his jersey
because he was there
retired.
the longest.
I mean, obviously, it's going to be Blake, one,
CP,
and him, right? I mean,
I think first we got to go Blake.
Like Blake is first. Yeah.
Like the first one to lift it, it got to be Blake.
Blake,
bro.
yeah.
Bro, what?
No, Blake for sure.
Like
CP, and then I wouldn't be mad if DeAndre got one.
Yeah.
You know, it's not about him not getting one, but I wouldn't.
The first?
I wouldn't even do it like this though. I wouldn't even say, since they all played on the same team, they all helped each other, they all going at the same time. I wouldn't even like that because you need to give each of them their flowers for what they contributed.
Why don't you just give them a team banner?
Nah, dog. Nah. Because that would be some Clippers.
Rashad, relax, bro.
That would be just get a team because you're leaving JJ off. You're leaving Bahamute off.
Shout out Luke Richard.
You're leaving the trainer nigga off. The nigga trainer nigga on the side with the fresh line. That nigga be there all the time.
I guess who's ever retired the longest will get it first, in a sense. So it would be.
I mean, but Blake was like the number one pick that actually like put him on the map.
But the thing is, Blake will get it first because Blake has been retired first. So he's gonna come up first anyway, just by
because DeAndre's still playing.
DeAndre and Paul is still playing, so we ain't gotta worry about that.
Okay. So smoke for Blake?
No, that was the OnlyFans question, right?
Not time to.
MostlyFans. I'm sorry.
Here we don't. What?
Waiting on you, bro.
Bro.
Man, leave my man Josiah alone, bro.
So, I'm coloring underdog right now.
Yeah. Hey, tell him. Y'all see that shirt he got on? Y'all better be careful.
I don't know.
The ice cream LA shirt.
I don't know how I feel about
where you from, cuz.
With the blue shit on.
Gil's already tapped out. We appreciate y'all. It's been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa. We'll see y'all tomorrow.